could put the sound on my speakers, but then I'd get feedback.
Well, you sound good on this end. I don't hear it through the speaker or through your mic.
There's the mute.
I haven't done it yet.
There. All right, we're live. Good. It's working. Nice. I don't see anybody there though. Oh, there's 3 current now.
Oh, here we go.
Starting to get some viewers. Cool. Everybody found the link then.
Drone Days, how you doing?
Oh, Bob. What's going on, Bob? You got no comments back from Adam. Who else did I send? Oh, Marcel usually shows up. I didn't send him a link specific though. We can fix things though. Easy enough. Get the Zoom meeting
Not working.
posted if anybody wants to join. But yeah, so my week's just been working on an enclosure. The daylight's starting to change. We're getting our daytime back. The hours are going the other way now. So that's a good thing. More
Technically, it doesn't go the other way until December 21st.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Well, it officially gained daylight today. Sunset today was 5:03.
Huh.
Yesterday was like 4:58 or something like that.
Wow.
Oh, so y'all get it on the back end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hiya, Bob.
Crystal Justice, what's going on? How you doing, girl?
Yeah,
I wish I could see chat.
You wish you could see chat? I do too. I do too. That's the disadvantage of the phone, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Joe Worship's always complaining about that, and then he comes in on the phone anyway. Phantom Flight 101. Joan Pool up in the house. Corey Mano, what's going on? So yeah, sim time is definitely in full effect. I see that DRL's pushing their Xbox version, but I also noticed that they're not pushing it as a simulator on the Xbox. It's just a drone game, racing game.
Really?
Not considering it a simulator because of the way the stick is on it.
Interesting.
You basically put it into stable mode and auto level. There's some auto mode or something like that. Basically, it's like flying stable in there, though.
Wow.
I don't think I'd like it on the Xbox at all that way.
No.
There is another way you can play it, though. I found that you can go out and buy the converter that plugs in, and your radio can plug into the converter and use your actual radio. But the converter for it's like $120.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's like a new radio.
You might as well just buy a new Xbox.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, Big Mouth, what's going on? Going Fox Ireland. Got some people coming in. It's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't think I'll be getting the sim on the Xbox or anytime soon. I think we'll stick to the PC on that one.
Yeah.
But I won a challenge coin this week. One of these pilot coin things.
Yeah.
I won one in the giveaway this week, so that was kind of cool. So I got one coming.
Right.
So I'll probably end up giving this one away to somebody.
Cool.
The one that I got coming is an older one. It doesn't have the braided outer wall.
Oh, okay.
Pull it out, you can see it better. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'll pull it out. That's what she said. But this has got like a braided edge on it.
Yeah.
Rope edge. And the old one doesn't have that roped edge. It's just a smooth around. But this one's like number 1386.
Okay.
The one I got coming's like under 1,000.
Wow.
So it's like, oh, cool. An older coin. I'll keep it. Nostalgia thing, you know?
Right. We're old school.
Oh. What else we got? Who's chatting on? Rob's over there fighting his internet and fighting to try to see everything.
Right.
Okay. It's good to see him though. I mean,
Yeah.
he
It is
actually
good
he
to
actually
see
hit
him.
me up last night. He's like, "Hey, what? No stream tonight?" I'm like, "No, man. Tomorrow night." Oh, damn it! He said.
Really?
He actually was looking to hang out and chill and everything, and remembered and was on early in the whole shot of the show. Nope.
Well, hell, I was on last night, Rob. You
Yeah,
prick.
Ed was doing live flying last night. Had a live fly show going on.
Actually, I wasn't live. It was Carlos that was live.
Yeah.
It was.
I try to stay away from YouTube for the bandwidth stuff.
Yeah. It's
I've been
such
trying
a
to save
bad idea.
bandwidth so I can do this on my computer when you guys do it, but I'm always out of the 15 gigs in like 6 hours. So
Oh.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you're way behind in the time zone too. You're
He's 3 hours behind us.
yeah, I
only
was
4
thinking
o'clock
3
there.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, Naomi's still at work and whatnot. Yeah.
How's the kiddo doing?
How's
Hey,
Rebel
Mr.
like in the new
Paul.
place? Getting in lots of trouble all over the place, is she?
Rebel Road, come say hi. Come say hi.
Hey,
Hey, there's
Rebel.
Rebel. How are you, silly? Were you being good watching TV, having fun? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're growing up.
Is that
Yeah,
thumb
she-
good?
How
She is a
old is
girl.
she now, Rob?
4. She'll be 5 in July.
Yeah,
She's such a cutie pie.
you already look like you're 5.
What a pretty girl.
Pretty cool. You're taller, I can tell.
Yeah. You remember Sean, don't you, Rebel? Did you get to meet him? Did you get to meet Mr. Sean? Yeah. She still don't want to talk to us.
I guess
She's
not.
just enjoying watching.
Should I go get Jeannie and so you can say hi? Hang on.
Her hair's like mine. It's always getting in her face, huh? Mine does that all the time. Look at that. Right in my face.
See,
Uh-oh. Look who, oh,
Hey.
who's that? Look at the smile now.
remember Jeannie, right? Hi, Jeannie. Right here. What are you showing us?
It's her favorite book. It's called I Love You Forever.
Yeah. Sounds like
That's
a
all.
good book. There you
Aw, so sweet.
go.
Yeah, she wants to go play.
I'm done with tag. Let me get out of here.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Thanks, Dad. I was having fun. You interrupted, man.
You had to
What the
call me
heck you
down here,
doing? Don't you know it's kid time?
right? Well, it's good to see you, Rebel. Not gonna say anything still, huh? Because you sure were talking to my house.
I can see the white streaks in the tip of my goatee, and it's driving me crazy. I need to scrub the paint back out of my shit.
See you, Rebel.
She's not shy of a camera, that's for sure.
No, she's not
No.
camera shy, just the talking.
Yeah, right. We certainly
I
see
see her
her
head
be
bobbing back over
quite.
there now. She's like, that was cool.
But there was one time when Rob and Naomi were both outside the house, and she was all in the computer.
Oh wow.
Minnesota Paul in the house. What's going on, Paul?
Hey, Lance, how are you, cracker? You
Want some
cracker,
raisins?
you.
Get you some raisins.
PTX is on impulse buy $10 each.
Yeah, you're blue so that you can post your channel link or anything if you want to share. YouTube doesn't allow us to like click on your name. It used to be we could click on your name and go to your channel, and they don't allow that. So it's a good way to share out your channel and get to know other people and meet new people. So yeah, feel free to share into the chat all you want. Matter of fact, let me find my link list here. I'll throw that back in there in
So,
case anybody wants to join in.
so Drone Pool is saying that he bought an Impulse RC 600 milliwatt VTX. I didn't know they made just one that just had race band.
They're working on a whole bunch of different stuff with
Really?
Immersion RC right now.
Huh.
Naomi was just put up a video from Immersion RC about how to, or no, that was Impulse RC, but how to program the OSD for KISS and all that stuff and
All right.
alter your sticks and like that. So they're working on a whole bunch of different stuff with the programs and stuff.
Huh.
Raceband VTXs.
Yeah.
Just raceband. I only run on one band myself. I mean, I pretty much everything I have is put on R5, but I'm not like hanging out with a bunch of racers and whatnot. But then again, if you're hanging out with a bunch of racers, you're only using channel race band anyway, you know?
Right.
You just skip between the channels or whatever. Even like at full race,
Well,
they all
I
stick
mean,
to
I don't
race
quite
band and they
get
all
the
stick
whole.
to 25 milliwatts. So it sounds
If
like a
there-
good racing VTX with all the extra hardware and all the crap on it. Probably lightens up the VTX.
Yeah. You still
Yeah,
got
but
8 channel.
Dan is saying they're 600 milliwatts, so
600
obviously they're
milliwatts,
not
good
limited
power.
to 25.
Yeah,
And for $10,
$10 a piece, man.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
right?
Definitely. I mean,
It's
even
just
your
another
Eachine
band and
Nanos and
channel.
stuff
I
like
don't see
that
where
right
it
now are
matters that it's
$25
race
or something like that. Cracker. What's going on, Lance?
I think so, Dan. That's just my humble opinion. As long as they'll put out 600 milliwatts, who gives a crap what
Cracker
channel?
said it's getting cold tonight, Ed, in the 40s. Our high
I
was
know.
20. Our high was like 32 degrees today. It's
Well, I'm
already
at
in the 20s.
47 now.
It's currently 29 degrees here. Yeah, it's already cold. I got a little heater going over here because I keep catching a chilled draft off the door there or whatever. So I got my little heater going, keep me warmed up.
That's not messing with your enclosure, is it? Still?
What's that?
That's not messing with your enclosure still, is it?
No, I haven't run anything in the enclosure yet. It's there you go.
All right, had to say something. That's awesome.
So yeah, it looks pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say, Minnesota Paul. If as long as they said 600 milliwatts,
shelving
as long as
underneath
you
so I
can
can store all
unlock
my
them and
shits
go to
underneath.
600 milliwatts, who cares that it's race band?
So it's 3 tables tall, like regular end tables for your phone.
you disconnected your camera, Mike.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh, I wiggled it too much. Let's see if it comes back.
There you go.
Well, again, Dan, I don't think that would matter unless you're planning on doing racing against somebody else and you're supposed to be at 25 milliwatts. That's only in racing you have to worry about that.
If it only stays on 600 milliwatts, that would not be good. If it's got smart audio, so you can change it from the sticks, and it's got changeable from 25 to 600, then I wouldn't worry about it. I'd run them. I run Race Band 5 because that's your basic channel. It's 5600 or 5601, something like that. But that's where your VTX base is, basically, that they shoot for your power wattage. It's like the middle level of all VTX channels. So it gives you that variance, most solid. When they tune antennas and stuff, they're usually going to that type of channel, the 5806 or whatever.
Well,
So I always used Race Band 5.
I'm half wondering if you could actually still unlock it You know, like you do with the European
Yeah,
American
that's
version.
a possibility too, having unlock it.
Yeah, you run that same sequence that you do to unlock it for the European version and see if it actually works on that. It might unlock all the rest of the channels. Maybe. Because I can't imagine he would just have this race band.
It wouldn't be bad though. I mean, like I said,
No.
once my quads are set up and programmed, I put them all on race band 5 because that's what I fly on, you know, and I leave them. I don't change them around unless I'm flying with groups of people or something. There's no reason to change them.
Right.
Hiya,
Just like the
brother.
wattage, I leave it on the highest wattage because there's no reason to, nobody else is around me or whatever. Me and Adam fly together. We take turns flying usually.
Right.
That way we can keep eye on spotters and stuff. It's nice to have that person to spot. You can really rip. Get a little more out of control.
I didn't see the link, Dan.
That's cool. Getting a repeat of a repeat.
Yeah, I didn't see no link either. What the heck?
Huh. Looks good.
I saw the link I posted for Zoom, but I didn't see a link anybody else posted. That's not fun.
Let's see. I'm in top chat. Maybe it came across in live chat.
I'm on the live chat. I didn't see it. I put see where drone days came in all the way to the beginning still.
Yeah, I don't see any link, Dan.
I don't know if it's YouTube or not. It might be YouTube screwing with you.
Rob, I was going to tell you, did you get an opportunity to
Yeah,
get
spotter's the difference between the lost and
for
found drone,
25
right? It can be.
What's that?
They had the Wolf PDB on Black Friday special for $25.
Oh,
I was going to tell you about it, and I didn't get a chance to.
oh,
He's telling you now. You missed out big, dude.
Yeah.
All because of him, you missed out big.
I know.
I have plenty of Wolf
Some
PDBs.
friend you are.
I wasn't sure if it did or not, so I just saw that deal. I was like, oh crap. So, I should have bought more, but
Yeah, they're good. Good stuff. I don't know if you've seen me online arguing with Ashley Davis. I wasn't even really arguing with him. I'm just tired of his ass trolling people. But I told him that you fixed my issue with Velocidrone.
yeah.
Because I wasn't really sure what it was, even though if I remember right, it wasn't the issues that they have the how-to videos on, was it? It was something, I mean, it took you like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys seen that, but
I didn't.
I was telling a guy that somebody was asking about Sims, and I'm like, well, if you haven't flown a quad yet, Freerider works really good.
Right.
Because Velocidrone's a little complicated. I said once you fly a quad, you're going to want to switch to Velocidrone or
URL.
Lift off.
Yeah, a better one, because
Yeah.
you'll know how bad Freerider sucks.
Right.
So, and I said that, and Ashley Davis comes in and just starts in on me, you know.
Huh.
And just like he does anytime I say anything about Velocidrone in any forum, he's like all over that shit, right?
Wow.
So I'm like, dude, I'm sick of that. I'm like, that's my right as a consumer. I said, it's a pain in the ass. I had to move my computer, got to start all over again.
Right.
I said, as a consumer, that's a pain in the ass, and my only choice is to walk away. And I did.
Mhm.
And I'm telling other consumers my experience, and that's my right. And
Yeah.
oh, he starts
Sorry,
going
man,
off.
you ain't paying me for a fucking review, dude. I can say what the hell I want.
Right. And you know, he starts blaming FR Sky and Microsoft and everything else. I'm like, dude, isn't that the platforms you're supposed to be working on? You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's like I don't have any issue with the lift off at all. I plug in my controller, it works.
Yeah.
So,
Same with Freerider. I mean, that's why I still play Freerider, because I can plug it in and it just works.
yeah, you don't have to worry about anything.
What's up, gents? Rob, Mike,
Carlos,
where's Ed?
Carlos?
Cooking his
So-
goulash.
when are you propping the door open, flying out the door, and then coming back in through the window?
Oh,
We're
I'm
ready
gonna
for some
actually. You know what?
upgrades
I
now.
want to do it. I want to do it the other way around. I want to go out of the
Out the
window,
window and come back through the door.
up to the roof, and then try to come back in.
There you go.
I don't know. Might work. We'll see what happens.
You seem to have good signal to the door, and you have good signal out and around.
Right.
So, in my opinion, you know, you should be able to make it pretty good because
It's a
it's
matter
a
of
small link in between. You know what I mean? Once you get
I'm-
to the door,
Right.
you just got that from the edge of the building to the door that you got to worry about the interference.
Right. I'll get one or two telemetry lost, you know, in between, but it doesn't really lose it.
Right. It's just more of a weak signal type.
What's up, Goulash, man, Ed?
thing.
You still cooking or you done?
I just served up a plate.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
You'll be out in 15 minutes.
Yeah. What do we show for Ed tonight?
It's just going to be my first session.
Like an appetizer.
Yeah.
I got you.
He's just
All right.
making
Just
sure he
a
makes
big
it through till dinner time.
Look, it looks like the cat threw up.
Oh, man.
That's just an appetizer plate. Now remember that, Carlos. That's why he
Yeah,
passes
right.
out when he eats, because he only eats once, but he eats for like the whole day's worth of food.
Right.
He'll be leaning on the side of that.
Chow for that out.
He'll be leaning on the side of his recliner shortly.
We had fried chicken, baked potato, and green beans today.
So, Edward, only 2 packs today, or did you go back and do another 2?
No, only 2.
All right.
It got
you
too late.
Did you at least get some paperwork done?
No, I didn't do shit.
You did absolutely nada, huh?
The only productive thing I did was fly 2 packs and cook my goulash.
All right.
Look, wow, I gotta find my little bowl.
You had a mental health day off.
So I
need
think
one of those.
I
The
think
boss-
I'll have to get up early in the morning, or at least do some token paperwork before I go into work.
My boss just left last night to go down to Ed's direction. He's going down to Florida for the week. He'll be back like the 23rd.
He's driving, right?
No, they're flying.
Oh,
flew
crap.
out
And he's
today.
going to come back. He's going to have to, what do you call it?
Quarantine?
Yeah.
No, they won't. He'll wear a mask around a little bit. We pretty much work alone. It's just our crew or whatever. So
I get
as
that,
far
but
as
then
us, but
You don't have those contact tracer people up here?
no,
behind?
we're not required to quarantine. It's only recommended.
Oh, good.
It's not
'Cause
required.
I think that's all horse poop.
Right.
Yeah,
My
for
son,
travel in and out. Anybody can come in and out. There is no quarantine. It's just recommended.
My son last week went downstairs with my wife. There's a handicapped kid downstairs that when the grandmother watches him, she can't lift him. He's like 15, 16 years old or whatever.
Oh, wow.
So they went downstairs to help. And then this week we find out the grandma has COVID.
My boy went down to Ohio a couple weeks ago or whatever to pick up his girlfriend from down there. And when they went down there, they rented a hotel for the night or whatever. In the hotel room, they didn't want them going in and out and everything. They wanted them to quarantine in the hotel room because they were travels from out of state.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they basically weren't allowed to do anything. So they
Yeah, what's the point then?
For the night.
Could have done that at home.
Yeah. So he was going down to pick her up. So
I would have
needed a
slept
place
in
to
my
stay
car.
for the night for driving, but at least they had a comfortable bed to sleep on or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
they
hear
weren't
you.
allowed to go check out anything or do anything.
Ah.
Really. It's like,
Yeah,
I
I've
wouldn't
heard
even
something
wanna
like
do
that.
any big
Coming
traveling
back
right
from,
now.
if you travel into New York, coming back from somewhere, I think they want you to quarantine. Like, who has a month to take off?
Messenger, so he probably would like me to put that link up for everyone. So let me pull it in Messenger.
Crazy.
And find
I don't wear a mask. I don't wash my hands. I don't do any of that shit. I refuse. I want germs. I need them.
Right.
I just refuse. I won't do it.
Build that immune system.
I never pumped gas and washed my hands
Well,
before.
that's why
should I
it
start
didn't go
doing it
in
now?
there, Joan Pool. Over 200. It's probably over 200. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. Cancel. I'm not trying to do that. Oh wait, I think I just closed my Zoom meeting. No, I didn't.
Look at Edward flying.
It's
He
getting
likes
better.
likes his new toy.
Is that the
Let's see if it'll let me
Tiny
put it
Hawk?
in.
Baby
It's
Hawk.
probably gonna. No,
Baby
it's
Hawk
not over
R.
200. There's the link that Dan was trying to put in for those VTXs. They're
Did
10
you
bucks a
adjust your
piece.
rates at all, Ed? Have you changed your rates since I've seen you
Just
fly last?
just a camera angle.
up or down?
Down.
You like it better?
It was too fast from the other way, he said.
Really?
Well, he seems like he's going faster with the camera angle down.
What was happening, if you notice some of
him.
his previous flights, I don't know if it was while he was still in horizon mode, he couldn't get it out of horizon mode, so he was herky jerky. This, he's a little smoother and faster. Well, a lot smoother and faster. I think it says air. I can't see it with this.
Michael McReynolds, welcome in.
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, you stopping by.
Looking
So
good.
what kind of adventures is everybody else? I know some of the lower states are getting cold, but they're still able to get out flying, man. It's been so cold and windy, and today it was like 12-mile-an-hour winds and 32 degrees for our high. And we got snow flurries coming down after 3 o'clock. It started snowing.
I was
lightly.
considering it.
We've
too
been
cold.
going like crazy.
This weekend we're supposed to get snow Saturday and Sunday both. So that screws up the weekend. I may end up going in and working. I don't know. The way my back's feeling, I probably won't. Probably rested all weekend. You can't see the link either. What's up with that? That's crazy.
Did some snow shoveling today. That was fun.
Snow shovel. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
how is the snow over there, Carlos? You guys getting hammered or what?
I got about 8 inches.
They set up in New Hampshire and like that. They were talking like 43 inches in some areas.
There's a Binghamton, New York, got 42 inches.
Yeah, dang, dude.
That's crazy. Can you imagine?
In Alaska, we would get snowfalls like that, but that's Alaska, dude. You're way up there, you'd expect it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I remember it used to happen regularly in Wyoming as a kid. It was pretty common to get 2-3 foot of snow.
Right?
All last year, they said we only got 4.5 to 5 inches. So we doubled that in one day.
You haven't gotten that much there though, have you? Like maybe a couple inches?
Today, we got about 8. Some places 12, 10, anywhere from, let's say 6 to 12.
What about you, Rob?
Got like an inch a week ago and it's gone. It's been raining.
Oh,
Not even freezing right now.
Oh, well, that's the next thing. Now everything turns to ice tonight.
Right.
Yeah, it's not even freezing at night here. Like, this is Nance land.
What kind of land? What'd you call it?
Nance,
What does that mean? I'm lost.
Nancy boy
like
land.
Nancy boy.
Oh, okay.
should be fully open for links and everything else. Slow mode's not
That
on. Allow live
proverbial
chat replay.
Forest that is always temperate and you have good internet connections and yeah.
That's good stuff. Well, the internet part.
I always thought it was a fantasy. I'm like, I get here and I'm like, shit, this kind of place really does exist. I'm used to harsh.
Right.
It's nice to
Wow.
have a break from harsh.
It's got to be YouTube doing that. It's not letting the links show up.
What's that?
If-
As a
if
matter
you
of
guys-
fact, it's not even letting me, like when I posted the Zoom meeting link, it's not even showing up in the chat for that right now.
You know, that
for
happened to
YouTube.
me.
the YouTube thing, obviously. It's
Yep.
so I posted the link that Drone Pool was trying to show us. It didn't show it. I posted for him on his side. He could see it, but it wouldn't show it. So I'm looking at the live
I
YouTube,
haven't noticed, like,
and it's
the
not showing up
communication
in the
is being
YouTube.
fucked up right
It
now.
shows up in my stream in the chat as far as
Like,
the
messages
YouTube
aren't going
stream.
through, delays. Communication is, my news sources are gone. Like, the only thing I ever used Facebook for was my news sources that I vetted and gathered and stuff. They're all gone. There's only Mint Press news gets through. Everything else is disappeared. All I'm getting are friends posts and entertainment posts.
Wow.
All the news is gone.
I know
YouTube's the same
Google
way.
went down.
You know,
Google
they-
Docs, Google Meets, all the Google stuff.
You tried
YouTube.
signing out and back in, Rob?
A bunch of different stuff got shut offline the other day. I got up in the morning, like it was totally offline. Like YouTube, when I posted that comment, who broke YouTube's or whatever, it wasn't, that's not funny. But YouTube wasn't on. I mean, you pull it up and it says, oops, something went wrong. Like a redirect link type thing would come up. You go to Google Gmail, you couldn't get your Gmail to come up. Google Documents, Zoom, a bunch of meetings and stuff like that people were trying to do, StreamYard, blah, blah, blah. Weren't coming up because of some kind of thing that happened on the internet or whatever.
It's the Russians.
And YouTube's been acting goofy ever since, I know for sure. So. Joan Day said he got about 20 inches.
Cyber war going on that we aren't really privy to.
Well, they got-
Vladimir and the China guy.
Yeah, China.
Yeah,
I think they're trying to flush China out of our shit, and
probably.
it's a war
Mm-hmm.
because they've been mass spying on us for
Oh yeah.
who knows how long, you know, on everybody, like all their devices and shit.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna think I'm nuts, but here's my theory. All the little drones, all those little cameras. You ever see those toilets that flush by themselves and you walk away and they flush?
No,
Well, you know,
Cracker,
they're
it's not
taking
showing
dick
any
pics.
links in the chat.
They're taking dick pics of you and selling it on the freaking black internet.
So YouTube
Haven't you ever heard of
isn't
the
even
asshole
showing the
identification
link to me on my stream side. Like I've got the actual stream pulled up, and YouTube isn't giving me links showing it up over there. It showed the ones that I posted for Zoom, but then I look at the YouTube chat on the actual stream itself, and not a single link is posted. Not my Zoom link.
Tell that
Nothing.
person who wants to post the link on your chat to leave the page and come back, and it might work, because that's what I had to do on Drone TV. I left and
Okay.
came back, and then it took.
So refresh the page, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my cable box.
But yeah, I didn't. Cracker tried
Wonder
to
if it's
post the
listening
link,
to me.
and I didn't even see the link that he posted over in my stream itself. So it's got to be something with YouTube. I think it's acting up anyway. I've been trying to share the link so anybody could come in on the Zoom meeting and stuff. It won't even let me do that.
Ed, where'd you go, Ed?
I'm meeting.
I
Oh,
know that name. We'll go ahead and add a blue wrench onto him. Now that he's in twice. Thanks, E-Drone.
How many people you got viewing, Mike?
It says I got 13 concurrent
13
viewers or
watch.
something like that.
Cool.
So that's not bad. It didn't change much numbers now that Mitch isn't doing his Thursday night stream either. That's kind of weird. There's that plummet, dude.
Is he here?
Who's that?
Plummet?
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Adam.
man.
Adam?
Uh-oh.
It says a guy at work has COVID, so he's working his late night.
Oh.
So he's stuck at work. I had a feeling you were stuck at work.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I got things screwed up and like was on the wrong rotation of which nights you worked late or not. I was like, I thought it was last week, but
Well, that sucks.
Work is good. Work is good. Other than the alternative. I like
yeah,
work.
so it's not even showing up over on my side. So
Still nothing.
it's totally YouTube. He said it doesn't show up when he refresh. Like he'll see it when where he posted it, then he refresh
Right.
chat, and now it disappeared. You can't even see it then. So
Yeah,
it's definitely YouTube screwing stuff.
Something's up.
How's
gonna
that
put some-
goulash, Ed?
It's delicious.
Okay, just making sure you're still
Sounds
with us,
good.
brother.
Vertical.
I need to go get me something to drink. I'll be right back.
I'm missing a charge. How's your little girl Rebel, Mr. Rob?
She's good. She was just on saying hi a little bit ago.
Cool. She's what? She's pushing 4 soon, right?
Now she'll be 5 in July.
5 already. Wow. How does she like the new place?
She's having a blast.
Good.
She's got lots of cousins and stuff out here.
Oh, even better. More people to chill with. I guess. I don't know. Do we like the cousins?
Yeah, no, it's good to have them around.
Okay. And your son's liking it?
Yeah.
That's good then.
Yeah, how's he doing on it? Did he get himself a job and all that?
Yeah, he's working at Biggs Junction and helping around here. We're pretty much committed to the farm thing.
It don't
So
suck.
Awesome. That's great.
I told the wife it's all her fault. I think she's the one that twisted my back. Because it was fine Monday when I went to bed, but Tuesday when I woke up, it hurt. I figured she was
Sick?
like kneeing me in the back or some shit all night long. Should be a 6-pack in by now. This is wrong. He said, yeah, I'm sending her off to the corner store.
Hell, I
Mikey,
was a 6-pack
Get something to
in
add some
4 or
flavor.
5 hours ago.
Did you see
like
the
drinking the
flight?
moonshine tonight?
Did you see the flight inside and outside the window, Mike?
Yeah, I watched the replay. I was doing other
Oh,
stuff
okay.
playing around. I don't know if you've seen the enclosure built all up.
Had a little hiccup on the second entrance.
So there's all the 3D printer all set up. So yeah, I was working on moving the room around yesterday, and I built a shelf unit, like one of those 8-cube type shelf units. I built one of those up and then moved everything over, and the dust that was over there got hauled out of here. So yeah, I was busy, and then I sat down. I was like, oh, and it was like the end of the stream pretty much. So I did a bunch of rewatch on it.
Cool.
But yeah, I did see you go out the window. So I was like, when are you going to go out the door and come in the window now? Get that gap in the middle. Nurk,
Out the window. In the fire escape.
I don't know if you've ever seen some of Nurk's live streams and whatnot, Nurk FTV, but he used to do builds back in the days when I was getting into it and whatnot. And he would get done with the build, and he's got a platform out on his roof on the upper level of his house. He's got a platform out on the roof just for that reason. Set a quad down and take off while he's sitting in his room and test his quads out.
Oh, okay. That's the way he
Flies
starts
back
that.
in, but he's
he
come
starts
in
that
and out of
one-
the house and all through it and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I seen him start one video like that.
Yeah, and with full 5-inch quads and stuff coming into the house and everything else too. You
I don't think I'd try that one.
know, I test them out on the kitchen floor. You know, we got a decent space. I'll, you know, kind of do that first initial test if it's cold or wet or whatever outside, and I want to test just to see if it'll get motion or whatever. I won't fly it, hover it, or anything, but I'll
No.
make sure it's getting the right directions. You know, in acro mode. So I
I've
know
done
it's
the,
working, and
The
that's it.
ET-115s I've flown in the house. The freestyle. 3-inch. I haven't flown a 3-inch in the
Flew
house.
the
I don't think
Mavic
I will.
Mini in the house.
Yeah.
Flew the Mavic Mini in the house. I put prop guards on it. I flew it in one of the houses that was painted too.
I've done the Mavic Air in the house in the beginning.
Yep.
Actually, you know what I did? And the Mavic Air has this like gesture mode. And I actually tried that crap in the house. You can, you know, like with the Force, it'll see your hand. You put your hand up, it'll follow.
Yeah.
It'll go up. Goes to the left, goes to the right. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of
supposed to be
creepy.
pretty fun. E-drone was having his kid out there testing when he did get the Mavic Air 2. He was out there with his kid,
Yeah.
having her run all over and test all the sensoring and stuff and follow mode and all that.
It's pretty cool.
Tracking. Yeah.
More of a
Chaos, what's
novelty.
going on? Good to
It's a
see you,
novelty.
Tim. How's work with you, buddy? Keeping busy? I am in Midland, Michigan, headquarters of Dow Chemical Dow Corning. It's right there.
Radioactive bill.
If you look at the state of Michigan, I'm right there. And Adam is the plummet is about 25 minutes, 30 minutes south of me.
Ed, you going in tomorrow?
To work?
Yeah, Ed, not Edge. Ed.
Oh,
I'm
Sorry.
planning on it, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Why was you going to get them into a live fly action again? You and Paul
No.
going out ripping up some snow.
I'm gonna go out myself for a little while. All goes well. I got work tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah, I get to go paint trim again tomorrow all day probably.
You're indoors, right? I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing indoors. We've got a condo. It's a 2-unit condo, dual units. It's 3-bedroom each one.
Nice.
So doing 2 units all the way through, ceilings, walls, trim, repaint for a rental unit owned by Dan the mattress man.
You spray inside or no?
Sometimes depends on what
Okay.
we're doing. Most of the time it's just brush back roll like
Yeah.
that, but like the ceilings in this one they went through and sprayed because they're older popcorn ceilings. If you roll them, they tend to pull. And there's already spots where it tried to pull and bubble before, so he was worried that they were going to try to pull, so he just sprayed the ceiling.
Do clients ever what's the word? Do they request the like that sandy ceiling look or whatever?
Yeah, this
Gritty
is
look?
popcorn where it's got like
Yeah,
the,
popcorn. That's the word. Popcorn.
Yeah, we've had to pull that stuff off before even.
Or is that old? That's old style. They don't really do that
Yeah.
anymore.
They don't do it much anymore. More so nowadays, it's more like a knockdown that they'll put on.
I like that jacket your wife's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her motorcycle jacket?
It's a fake one.
No.
I
Columbia ski jacket.
like it. Looks nice.
Hi, Renee.
Hi.
See ya.
I'm the
Go
crazy guy
Robo.
that's on your Facebook.
I'm like, somebody knows my name.
Did you catch that, Rob? She says, "Oh, somebody actually knows my name."
Yeah.
It's not. It's usually Mrs. Night Train. Everybody else calls her when she comes in.
Yeah, that's all I can come up with.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh." Yeah. That's funny.
I suck at names so bad.
And she
You and
doesn't
me
come
both.
on though. I mean, it's not like she chats and this and that. And so
Yeah, it's her fault.
yeah, it's her fault. You know? She's out there making money. She goes on at 8:30 to go sell jewelry tonight. So
Smart lady.
she made like $1,000 in the last month or some shit off of jewelry.
Nothing wrong with
Crazy.
that.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm not complaining at all.
Nope.
Selling $5 jewelry. Heck yeah. Wish that stuff. It'd be nice if we did that all year round.
She's producing something and
Right.
entrepreneur and
And she's working on top of that for full time too.
yeah,
So we're sitting pretty decent around here right now.
good.
So far, we're looking at
We
got-
could be worse off.
my one buddy's wife. Her job offered to move them up north, like an hour and a half away. There's like this campgrounds gas station. She works for a gas station manager. And so they got this gas station that has like the campgrounds off it or whatever. And they wanted her to move up there and basically run the thing for them or whatever. They're looking at buying it. So they told us to put in an offer, and if they do that, then we're probably going to end up buying their house, which is a trailer, but it's got like the metal roof and awning put over the top of it. It's got like an acre, a yard, and whatnot. That's where the grow.
Cool.
It's where the grow operation that I helped with this year is. So he's like, I wish I could figure out how we could keep the grow going as well, and we'll just come down and visit. I'm like, yeah, that's a little sketchy with the cops. That many plants, I'd have to take over your patients and everything. But yeah, we could take over that possibly, and then there's another one up the way, up by Sanford Lake, actually. Well, it used to be Sanford Lake, but it's a lease type thing or whatever, like a double wide modular or whatever. They might end up grabbing a hold of just to get out of this little hole. If I get up there,
Something that's fucked up here is they like I'd be working, like I'm not getting any job responses at all because I don't have a driver's license. My CDL's been expired for 6 years now.
Right.
This is something I found out. It's kind of a little bit of inside information, but in this state, like when you have to go online to get to the Department of Licensing, and you go there, you have to pre-apply, which you can't do unless you have a record established. You can't establish a record until you go in. You can't go in until you pre-apply.
Some of it take bullshit. Run around
Yeah,
circles.
it's bullshit. It sends you in a loop. And so I finally got a hold of somebody. My wife posted something on Facebook and said, hey, my husband's trying to find because the local licensing office is closed here. So you got to go to the next town over, White Salmon. And
White salmon.
so I get a hold of some lady replies, and she says her name was Mary Freeman. Now, if you're privy to that kind of shit, you know what the word Freeman means. So I call the number, and I get a lady that introduces herself by a different name.
Huh.
And I tell her what I'm doing. She's like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can't even give you information. I'm like, well, I'm really calling because a lady named Mary Freeman told me to call this number. And she goes, oh, wait. And she starts, so she tells me that I have to come in like between 8 and 9 in the morning, or between 4:30 and 5 in the evening. And she can take me as a walk-in, and she'll help me establish the record so I can then go back to my home and pre-apply online so I can start the licensing process.
Wow.
And I told her, I said, I tried the online route. It sends you in a circle. It's kind of confusing. She says, no. She says, that's pretty straightforward. That's what they're trying to do. They're in essence creating refugees.
Mhm.
You know, because you cannot get a job without a driver's license. You can't get a job at a gas station without a driver's license. Right? So
it used to be you couldn't
Wait,
without a
can I
social
ask-
security card. Now they want an ID or a driver's license. So
Why do you need a driver's license?
Driver's license or an ID?
Right. You can get a
Generally.
state. You can get
In
an ID
Michigan-
possibly.
In Michigan, over the age of 16, you're
A
supposed
non-driver's
to be
license
required
ID.
to
is what they're
carry
called.
an ID on your
it's
person.
the same
at all times.
process, Carlos, to
Yeah,
get
same
an
process.
ID as it is the driver's license.
Yeah,
They don't have a non-driver's license ID. Let's say that you were a person that couldn't drive.
But you still have to do the same thing. You still have to go in and establish a record and then go back and pre-apply online.
Because I was also going to suggest go to a driving school and see what they tell you.
Yeah.
Drivers that, a place that teaches driving.
Yeah, I
They
know.
would-
If I get my CDL back, that's what I'll have to do because
No, but even for a regular license, I would think they would be able to tell you how to get a license.
I'm pissed. I should get an honorary drive whatever the fuck you want license. As much shit as I've driven in my life.
Right.
I mean, I got to go in and take a driving test and a written test to drive a goddamn car.
Yep. Yeah.
Come on, I've driven 250-ton trucks right
I've
up
got
their
skid
ass.
pad testing in Alaska and Humvees and Deuce and a half and shit. I should be able to drive through this thing.
Yeah,
You're right.
School buses. You know what I mean?
horrible
the
about
only-
getting that stuff.
I don't know about in your states, but in New York, if you don't carry insurance and then you go to get insurance again, they put you in a high risk and you have to pay more if you drop your insurance.
That's
Is that the
bullshit.
same in other states?
Chaos says the funny part is it says on your driver's license that is not for government identification,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
linked
they
to the
won't even
government
accept it
system.
as legit identification.
It's
That's
linked to the complete government system, federal system. It's not for government identification.
yeah, you
They're
can't
even
use it
making the
for ID.
licenses more deep. Like, what do they call? Like, there's a special license that you're supposed to get to travel now.
Yeah.
Take this car license.
No, it's
like
not
on our
called a
license, you
passport.
have to have a certain like little mark. So, like
And,
up
Yeah.
in the corner, we got this little gold star up there.
Yeah, that thing right there.
Yeah.
Gold Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a gold star in the corner of one of your on your license.
So
Now
what
you
I
got
really
me.
wanted to illustrate with that story is the level of oppression and more so the
Oh, yeah.
networks that are forming of people helping each other already.
News story here.
So that's what really struck me is there's already these kind of underground network help systems going on, you know,
Mhm.
where people are helping each other. I thought it was really cool.
It is cool.
I don't have any Gold Star.
Uh-oh. How old's your license?
I just got it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just renewed it. Just renewed it in September.
Well, you're not flying anywhere.
I'm not traveling now.
that allows you to get into federal buildings too.
I don't want to
The
be. In,
Gold
I don't
Star
want to be
took-
in any of those either.
Yep.
I keep hearing if I don't get the shot, I can't travel. I said staying home is just fine with me.
Right?
Yeah.
The best
Not
shirt the
much
Quad
there.
Box ever put out is it's a black one. It's got a circle and it's got goggles on it. It says social distancing since forever.
All right.
That's it.
They're killing people.
Mhm.
Forcing you to take a
Mentally,
vaccine is a
physically.
violation of our Constitution.
Monetarily.
Yeah, forcing you to
I mean-
take it. It's got to be a volunteer basis.
Can't.
My
You're not.
my son's starting to have negative side effects from wearing a mask all day every day.
Right.
His
Yeah,
skin's getting
CO2
bad.
CO2 poisoning.
Yeah, he gets a headache every day at the end of the day.
Where's he
Cause-
working?
'cause-
With a lot of
Uh,
people?
Yeah, it's at a truck stop. There's thousands of people through there every day.
So he can't kind of sneak in and put it under his nose a little bit?
No, because well, there's already been several instances since he worked there where people come in and won't wear a mask, and there's some asshole around that wants to cause trouble over it, and the sheriff has been called, and the sheriff shows up and says, I'm not going to do anything. I can't enforce that law, and
Right.
so they're kind of like up in the air. They have to have the mask to open,
Right.
but they can't really make
That's as bad
everybody
as a
do it.
Right.
incident in Flint, Michigan, when they first started the COVID stuff and having to wear masks in the stores or whatever. Security guard at a Dollar General in Flint, Michigan, stopped somebody from going in because they weren't having a mask. Dad come back and shot the dude dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a little.
Now that guy's going to be somebody's girlfriend
Right.
because of it. Rob, do you know the face shields, the clear face shields? Are you allowed to get away with just that?
I don't know.
Tell them to try that because that just covers the face without freaking suffocating you. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Actually, now that you mention that, he said he has been wearing one.
And
a
they have
face shield.
two. They have one that goes from the neck up, and if you need to, whatever, it lowers, and then they have one, the one.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck are we at right now?
It's
This is what we're
stupid.
talking about.
No, but you know what? I watched a guy. He put a video up, and it was in Florida. Nobody in Florida is doing this. Ask Ed. Right, Ed? People are walking around with no masks, just chilling out, eating at a restaurant, no masks.
Yeah, I've heard that same thing too, Tim, about Dan the mattress man. Likes that powder.
I mean, I wear a mask inside a convenience store. I wear a mask when I go into Walmart. They stand out there in Walmart at the entrance to it with masks. They're ready to give you one.
I also hear chaos that if you can get a hold of that powder, you can get some home furnishings real cheap. Just saying.
Ed, do you take the mask they hand out?
No, I have one I wear when I go into Walmart.
There's lots of trades.
And I actually wear it the whole time I'm in freaking Walmart.
I lower my mask all the time. Like It's down here. I can't take it. I can't do it.
Well, no, I can do it for the short amount of time I gotta be in Walmart.
I sit in the pickup.
It was
But
driving
I
me
can't
crazy
work
sitting at
with
the
that
darn,
shit all
would
day
do it.
long. There ain't no way. I can't do it.
Oh,
going
I'm
into
not even
physical
considering
therapy.
working with it.
Going to physical therapy wearing your mask, and you're like already winded from working and whatnot. Then you put the mask on, and then he starts stretching you out and working you up and getting you.
Right.
And you're like,
Breathe.
I walk out of there like, I'm ready for a damn nap.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I don't know,
And
but I
that's just
see
for a
idiots.
shoulder workout.
I always thought people were foolish for jogging in New York, in Manhattan, because of all the carbon monoxide coming from cars. Now you got idiots jogging with masks on.
Yeah.
So they're breathing a combination of that and their own carbon dioxide now.
Right.
To me, the whole
That's
idea.
stupid.
To me, the whole idea of wearing a mask while you're outside is ridiculous.
Listen, I think Mike said it a few months back, and it made sense. If he farts and you smell it through that mask ain't helping you.
Yeah. Yeah. If a fart can make it through my jeans, man,
It lingers.
Yep.
it's gonna
Yep.
make it through a mask.
It makes sense, though. It's true.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, Tim, they do a lot of like house flipping and whatnot. So they buy old houses, flip them, or like this one, they bought a condo, it's a duplex. So they're turning it into a rental and flipping it. They do that stuff all the time.
Seen a few houses in Ohio that are for sale. You can turn them around and get renters in them right away.
We did that. We remodeled, we repainted his Mount Pleasant store over there. That old church that he's got. It's an old, probably 1940s, 1950s church. Old
Wow.
wood structure and everything, big, huge, 2 levels, and he's got it just cleared out. Bottom's one, like your chairs and sofas and stuff, and the top's all mattresses and stuff like that.
My building was built in 1950.
Yeah.
That's how old this place is.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's all right. My first house here was built in 1912 or something.
Probably built like a brick shit house, though.
It was. It's like solid, man. You can't break one of those walls if you wanted to.
Nope.
Don't punch the walls. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Pain
it
in
have
the
put-
ass to run a new circuit, I bet.
Did it have
Oh,
push
yeah.
button switches?
No, they actually had already changed it and already did the wiring in it when I got there. Thank God.
You've seen that, right, Ed? The push button switches,
Oh, absolutely.
They still had
especially in
Bob,
St. Augustine.
they still had Bob and Tube coming out of the house though.
Yeah, well, I've dealt with my share of knobbing too, I'll tell you.
Oh, knobbing too.
Yeah, sorry. I hate that shit. It's scary.
Dude, I've done work at like Flagler College, and it was one of the first buildings with electricity. I think it got electricity before the White House did, actually.
Wow.
And dude, I pulled some of that old wire out. That was like Thomas Edison days, man.
So the condos that we're into right now that we're remodeling, the closet doors, when you open them up in the jamb, there is a push button about that long built into the jamb. So when the door pushes it, it shuts off the light. When it opens, it lets that pin come out and turns on the light in the closet.
Yeah.
Like a refrigerated door. Hey,
One
Ed,
of the
you never
houses
came
we worked
across
on
any
last summer
graffiti?
has
No graffiti from Thomas Edison saying I was here at Flagler College, no?
one of the houses we worked on last summer has security system built in where if you push the wrong button, you'll either get the EMS or you'll get the
Police?
police department. Direct line. Linked right up.
Yeah, I actually signed my name about 4 or 5 feet from the original electrician that wired that place.
Dated it, I hope.
Oh yeah.
If
Did it have
anybody
Roman
wants a
numerals?
link in Facebook, hit me up or whatever, and I can send you a link. YouTube is not letting links go through into the YouTube chat, so I can't post the Zoom chat if anybody wants to join. So I can do it through Facebook Messenger if anybody wants. Just hit me up.
Rob, is it more expensive to live in your state than it was in Wyoming?
Yeah, but
Wait,
it's big
Washington, right?
property up there. Chaos. like
Some
90
things are
some
more
acres of
expensive, some
hunting
things are
property
cheaper.
up there.
Say again, Rob?
Some things are more expensive, some things are cheaper.
Okay. Real estate in general?
Right now, real estate is overinflated because I know because we're actually looking.
Okay.
And even the realtors predict that that's going to go down, and you're going to end up with people parceling off their chunks and selling them. But an acre of land near Portland out in the countryside is $1 million an acre right now.
Right.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
For an acre, huh?
Yeah,
That sounds like parts of Long Island, dude.
we went down and picked up our 2 new LGDs, and it was near Portland, and beautiful place. And these people had this farm on top of this hill. They had the entire top of the hill, and beautiful place, beautiful. And I was talking to him, and the last year they served 141 restaurants lamb meat. This year they served 10.
Wow.
He said the only reason they have that land is because his grandparents bought it back in the 50s and 60s for dirt cheap. And he said now there's no way that we could ever, afford this land that we're on. But they're hurting it, and the direct to consumer farmers are killing it, while the restaurant servers and supermarket servers, the stuff that has to go through processing plants,
Right.
they're dying.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's intentional to go to move to regen farming.
Right.
Seems like it, but I don't know this.
Well,
Supply and demand.
Yep. And if all the restaurants are closed, how are you supposed to sell anything?
Not only,
Well,
you know
yeah.
what? Not only restaurants, but the airlines industry, the schools, they're not doing any of that. Cafeterias, any kind of catering, anything like that is done. Parties.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm doing these numbers for chicken tractors, the Joel Salatin method, and we're coming up with numbers that would tempt anybody. When you move these chickens every day, they're in a 10 by 12 by 2 foot cage, 75 of them, and you move them every day, so they're getting fresh pasture every day. And
You have
they're
it on
selling
a cage on wheels?
pretty much.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen that.
Half of it's open, half of it's not. So they got shelter and stuff in there, and they mature in 8 weeks, and you sell them. They're selling anywhere from, these are 4 or 5 pound birds, so they're selling anywhere from 20 to Primal Pastures is selling them for $39 for a freaking 4 pound bird, and they're selling out before the chickens are grown.
Wow.
Because people are going to the farm to get their food now.
Right. That's awesome.
From the better food.
Yeah, that's good
crazy.
for you. For sure.
It is. There's like a really, I sniff it, man. I'm right on that shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's $5 a pound.
Yeah. Well,
Or more, or even more.
Yeah.
$5 to $7 a pound. That's nuts.
Yeah. Our target price is $6.12 a pound, which we're averaging $24.48 a bird. You process 75 a week. You pump out 75 per week for 8 months, and you're looking at. You'd have to fine tune the schedule, but you're looking at a potential of 40 plus. If you did it solid for 8 weeks, that's
still good.
Yeah, it's like $60,000 just for
chickens.
Yeah, and the equipment to process them is a small investment. I think I was using $5,000 to $6,000, but when I actually itemized it, you're looking at like between $3,000 and $4,000. Everything, automatic plucker, scalder, everything, the bags, and for like $3,000 to $4,000 would be your overhead. Cost you $300 to build each chicken tractor.
Any market on the feathers?
Not on the feathers. There's kind of a newish market on the feet and the livers. They're turning livers into dog food.
Oh, right.
Not for nothing. There's a market on the poop.
Well, that's part of the regenerative farming part, is you're moving that every day, so you're not burning it. So you're putting it back, and they'll follow the goats through, and there'll be a cover crop, which is keeping that nitrogen carbon cycle going, increasing your soil biology.
It's free fertilizer.
It is the first year.
Well, yes and no. I mean, you got to feed your chickens, but still, you're not buying fertilizer on top of.
Right.
That's no shit, and that's scalable to the big farms too. The people that are switching from the conventional farming of tilling and chemical fertilizers, the first year they switch over to a cover crop, which takes nitrogen and carbon out of the air for free and dumps it into the dirt for them. They're cutting their costs by 50%.
Mm-hmm.
So why the hell are they not all converting like this? And the food's more nutrient dense. So
I tell you what, Rob, what did you call that? I'm going to call it, for lack of a better term, your rolling chicken cage. You made it yourself?
Joel Salatin coined the term chicken tractor, and he patented the actual design, so it's light enough to move with one person, but heavy enough to not blow away. And it's been tested like all across the country.
What I'm getting at is, why don't you sell those?
Because if you can make them for, I mean, anybody that's going to do that could probably make their own.
You think so? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like a hunk of junk. It's literally like sheets of aluminum and chicken wire. And
the one I saw basically had two, let's call it bicycle tires on one end with bars and somewhat of a dome, picture like a Volkswagen, but not with all the humps, but a Volkswagen top.
Yeah.
And then just handles, and the chickens would stay in there, and he just pull it, almost like a wheelbarrow, but upside down.
Yeah.
But he used bicycle tires, if I'm not mistaken, to roll it around.
Yeah, wheelchair tires were good. And then in tandem, we're switching to electric netting for rotational grazing. I mean, that's no more cleaning up. I am sick to death of burning ground, keeping the goats in one spot.
Wouldn't their feet keep sticking through the holes in the chicken wire?
Well, it's not on the bottom. It's open pasture on the bottom.
It's on the top. The idea is that they
over
poop.
the top of them.
Right. You want them to poop on your grass or whatever you want.
No, I get that, but.
And the wire is on top of them, not underneath them. It's open bottom, right, Rob? Open bottom?
Yeah.
What is the way about?
Bottom on it, you'd be cleaning it out all the time.
Oh, so their feet are on the ground.
So like, I watched that Homesteading Alaska or whatever, where they go up, I can't even think of the name of the people. But anyway, they go up and they
was picturing the
reset up housing and whatnot on people's property up there.
Homestead Rescue?
Yeah.
That one?
So Rainies, that's what their name is, the Rainies.
Yeah, that's
so he built the chicken coops like you were talking, Rob, and they were longer ones. And he put it so that there was a wheel system on the back, so they could just lift it up, wheel it along to the next spot, drop it back down, have all their chickens in there and everything else.
I think I probably saw the same
type
show.
of system that you're talking.
I saw the same show.
So they could just wheel it along, move it to the next spot for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I saw that same episode. That's where the idea came from in my head.
I love watching that show.
Birdman wants to know.
It's crazy. It's like, I wouldn't have tried that shit. Hell no.
What'd you say, Ed?
Birdman wants to know if you've flown at Flushing Meadows Park.
Yes. By myself with Drone Bum a few times, many times actually. That's where the Men in Black Towers are. Flushing Meadow, Corona.
Yeah, other than a little bit of moonshine lately, Birdman, it's almost always Jim Beam. But I have been making some moonshine, root beer, and dreamsicle, and some good nights. All right, I'm gonna hobble to the kitchen.
Does he know somebody who's been to Flushing Meadow Park? I guess.
I think he used to live up that way.
Yeah. I know he said he worked by Woodhaven, something like that. Or Woodside, I don't know.
Sorry, needed a drink. Cheers.
Oh, my cell joined. I didn't see that. All righty. I gotta stretch my back. Oh man.
I was out there bitching because she's having to feed the dog. She said, I can't have you do it right now.
I didn't even see Marcel slip in here.
He's like, you just go sit your ass down.
Ed, it's in the mid,
It was pretty quiet.
I
it's
hate
in the
being
mid
on
50s in
farm.
Florida, Ed.
What?
Mid 50s in Florida.
It is currently 46 where I'm at.
Woo,
Whoa.
that's a heat wave, dude.
No kidding.
You're like twice the temps we're at.
I want to move
Yeah,
there.
well, my heater's
Literally
not
twice the
keeping up.
temperature.
It's 68
Yeah,
here in the
That's
house. My
crazy,
heater is
Marcel. I
losing
saw that.
ground.
Did you have like tree support going? Is that what that was? Tree supports broke on you?
This is no supports on this one. This is a different one. This
Oh,
is
really?
the
Oh,
Rancor model. But yeah, his arm failed somewhere.
uh-oh.
I wasn't home, but it printed everything
Need some
perfectly.
support then, huh?
Except for that. And now he's just a one arm, but he's got a hand on the base still, which is kind of weird.
I've had some Groots do that.
But all my
I
other
was playing with ABS trying this, and these are so thin that they're so fragile with ABS with hollow
yeah.
that they wanted to break in a few spots. Even though they had supports, the supports were so good on it that they didn't want to break off easy enough that they broke the hollowness of it.
Right.
I was like, damn it. I got like 6 times, 7 times printing trying to get that thing to come out right on ABS. Just playing with the ABS with it.
My settings for this FlashForge adventure has been perfect every time.
Hopefully in the next week though, there won't be any more ABS issues. Look at that.
And everyone's going to PG anyway.
So I got a black glass pleat piece on the back, and it just like mirrors everything inside. It's so cool.
Nice.
Turned
Yeah,
out
looks
nice.
pretty dope.
Not bad for 3 little tables from Walmart, some plexiglass and printing. That's all it is. Like I said, the plexiglass is the expensive stuff, man. This pandemic thing, I don't know how much the acrylic prices have gone up. Are you doing your crystal ball over there, Carl?
Great scratching his
Carlos
brain.
is rubbing his crystal ball.
You're
Sean's
on the
not
bottom,
seeing
so
it.
I
He's
have
too
no
busy
idea.
playing with stuff. It is a pretty good glare he's got going.
My oh yeah. Nah, it's messing with his head. He stands still.
Your worship is in the house.
DW.
There goes the neighborhood.
Oh, Moto
What's up,
Vlogs now. It's Drone Worship Moto Vlogs.
He's got so many channels, names. I keep up with the man.
So do it again, Carl. Edge, did you see what he was doing?
No,
We're here checking the crystal ball over here.
I actually like that stick. That's a
I see
stick
what it is.
song. I like
A little
that.
glare going on.
When I look on YouTube, Carlos is on the bottom with me, but
Oh, I can't see I'm watching the stream yard.
Chilled, smoked a couple
on
bombs,
my
smash
stream
that
for
like
Zoom,
button.
it looks like you're
Thanks,
still
Neil.
on
Appreciate it, brother.
That's so Sean. Weird. I guess we all see each other in different.
That's the other thing I was doing. Rob hit a bowl, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And I pulled out the little bowl, and I never loaded it.
Yeah.
in.
What does it say on your shirt there, Marcel?
LRG. It's a clothing company.
It stands for. Oh, L. I see it now. Yeah.
LRG, yeah, large. Yeah, it's a clothing company.
You know, for a second I thought it was like Asian. I kid you not. I'm like, what does that say?
It's supposed to.
It's
look
like
that.
graffiti style writing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Very hip hop community.
That's right. Fire in the hole.
Thought it was like Korean or something. You ever wonder people that get those tattoos, some kind of Asian writing, and they told them it means strength and power, and then they go to China. Hey, somebody put dumbass on your freaking
This guy's
on your
boss.
arm.
It's real bad.
I'm a jackass. What do you mean?
Well, he said it, man.
All the time.
Or some woman just walks up to you and slaps you in the face and says, "How rude!"
Yeah, right. Got to take their word for it. They know what they're saying or writing.
Somebody said fire in the hole, so I complied.
Let's see if I can fry this thing.
Hey, Sean, I thought you had more hair than that.
I did. I shaved it.
I'm just busting your chops. I usually see you with a hat. That's why.
I know. I just felt like wearing one today.
No need to. You're
You
indoors.
need some powder on the top of that head, John.
Oh,
Powder.
stop it.
Yeah.
Kind of lighten it up so it's not so bright and shiny.
Yeah. Take the glare off.
All right.
You're too much.
I can see
Tell
the
me I'm a
TV.
quick.
I can see your monitor on the top of your head.
Oh yeah.
That's cold, Ed. That's cold.
That's all right.
We'll get him back.
I can grow hair. I just don't feel like it. Like it's just pain in the ass to have to comb it every day.
Seems like it'd be a pain in the ass to keep it shaved off.
No, it's wah, you're done.
I mean, I can't even manage to keep my face shaved, much less the top of my head.
Well, you're a lazy
Well,
prick, though.
Not like I shaved recently.
Self-proclaimed.
You shaved a lot more often lately than I have.
Mike, barbershops are open by you?
No, appointment only type stuff, I think, right now.
Okay.
It's minimal type stuff going on.
But it's
A lot
What
of
are
open.
you trying to
closed
say,
back
Carla?
But it's
No,
only like
because I'm
it
I'm
was
thinking
supposed to
about
be
all
like
this
till the
hair
middle of
stuff.
the month, and then they extended it. So like, me and the wife's anniversary was the 12th. Everything's closed. We couldn't go dine out or anything for our anniversary. Movie theaters are all closed, shit like that. So
Oh.
yeah.
All that stuff. Huh?
They're open here so far. But every time I
Even
walk
the
in, I
bowling
tell them,
alley, even the bowling alleys are closed.
Wow.
actually, you know what, Mike? Why don't you go to the bowling alley and whoop the bowling alley? That'd be a good indoor place to do.
I've
No
got
wind?
a couple spots that I might be able to get in to do some whooping and whatnot as far as
That's
the
what I
bowling
was
alley.
thinking. A bowling alley might let us play
I
for a
used
little
to
while.
work painting for like the one bowling alley across town as a bar that we repainted inside, and we've done a lot of work for the guy and whatnot back in the past. So might be able to get in there.
How do the bowling alleys by you charge? By the hour or by the game?
I don't know. I've been there in a while, to tell you the truth. It's been
Last
years
time I
since
went,
I
it was
went
by
bowling.
the hour. It used to
think
be by
it's-
the game.
I want to say they've got both ways depending on what time
Yeah.
and of the day and whatnot. Like your matinee type, they do by the hour,
Mhm.
or special nights they do by the hour for specials or whatever. Otherwise, it's by game, I think.
By
Like
game.
Midnight Madness was
Yeah.
one they used to do
And
where you
they've
could
done
go.
some like neon glow bowls where they do all kinds of black lights and shit like that. Have colored black light pins all set up and everything, and you bowl with black lights and that stuff like
Never
that.
done that
So,
one.
I think it'd be cool to chase a bowling ball down to as it's rolling towards the pins, you know, and that'd
It'd
be
be
a
cool with a whoop
shot.
to be able to go play around, black light it out and everything else with the neon lights to whoop around and
That'd be fun.
chase the bowling balls and get up close. I wouldn't even care with a whoop if it ended up going into the darn machine as long as they could get it back, you know?
Round
I
up.
wouldn't care if it got beat up a little bit by some pins. That'd be worth it.
As long as you got footy, you know.
I'd put a hashtag one way whoop on it and send that shit over to Jesse Perkins and get me a freebie, baby.
I agree.
Yeah. I've been tempted to do that a few times, man. I got this tiny whoop and whatnot. It was like $100 bill or something like that, all total, $120 to build it up or whatever. So, you know, still a little bit of money coming up anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even give a shit though. And you got 24 birds on the wall. I'm overwhelmed by them. I'm like, I don't even know what I'd like to fly next. The next
Right.
chance I get out to fly, I'm like, I don't even know what I really want to go fly. I've
Right.
got like Adam's Chameleon that I rebuilt. I really haven't given it a full flight yet. So it needs to be really a maiden flight and videoed. And then I've got the new 6-inch I took the Martian frame off of and put Gank Mutiny 6-inch frame on it. I got that one I got to fly yet. I've got a 5-inch that I got from Cyclone FPV that is most of the way together that hasn't been flown yet. So I got like 3 or 4 birds that I got to even test yet, and just so much. It's like I ain't got time for all of that. By the time I get out of work, it's dark and cold and windy, and
Yeah.
I ain't looking at 9 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock at night in the pitch black and cold wind blowing to go find my quad in the snowbank. That's no fun.
You need a concubine, Mike, to go out and work while you stay home.
Yeah,
She
right.
works all day. She's actually working from home, dude. So
No,
like,
I know
where
that,
she
but
works,
you need another one now. So you could
where
stay
she
home.
works, they've got her working from home. So she's home all day. So it's like I get out of work a little early. I got to come home and be quiet, man. I can't just relax, crank up the tunes and that. No,
Right.
it's like come back here and be quiet. I usually end up going for a nap if I've got too much time. I'm like, well, I'll just go lay down and stay quiet.
That's my problem. Going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark, and it doesn't matter if I'm working days or nights.
Get up, yeah.
Yeah, really.
I don't know why I feel like going to bed at 8, 9 o'clock at night these days.
Right.
It's dark at 5.
It's like, what's daylight? What's that look like?
Yeah. I
Man,
see it out the windows while I'm
overrated.
painting the trim and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Oh look, there's the sun. I haven't seen that in so long.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Sunshine. Oh yeah.
I
I
think
need
the only
one of
time I
those.
saw sun this last 3 or 4 months is up hunting when I was up on the mountain watching it come up.
Moby 7, I can send it through the pit. Right.
So Mike, you know that that little, I don't know, I guess it's the 3D printed battery holder for the Mobula.
Oh,
I
I
ended
never
up-
did. You asked
No,
about
it's all right,
those, and
but
I
I-
never did think. I forgot all about those, Carlos. You asked. About
That's
them, and I
okay.
forgot.
Mike, you know what? Can you do me a favor when you get a chance? Also, is text me a number because my new phone did not carry a number over.
Uh-oh.
But what I did, Mike, was I took one of those like bread twisties and
Uh-huh.
I twisted it on with the
Pulled 2
to the
batteries.
cage.
Yeah, there you go.
so I wouldn't lose it. Because sure as shit, I crashed and the battery ejected and I not lost it, but if you know
I
it
just
fell
sent
off
out-
close.
I just sent out 4 prints to Al Diaz. He wanted some prints, and I didn't have any black. So he bought me 2 small rolls of black TPU. So I've got a bunch of black TPU. I'll pull those
That works.
prints up. This weekend, I'm putting the power supply down. Probably tomorrow, I'll put the power supply down. And if so, and get it fired back up.
It's
I'll
no
run
rush.
those-
It's not like I'm gonna go out and
Just
fly.
run them
every-
next so I don't forget about them again. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that'll
send
be
me
the
that
next print
text.
that I do.
Text me a number when you get a chance.
Yeah.
For a favor.
Yeah, that's over here.
Ed, are you switching off cigarette vape? Not necessarily.
What?
Cigarette in
Do
whiskey.
you switch off from cigarettes to vaping and then cigarettes or no?
No, I go back.
Ed said he's
I keep
vaping
going
and
back.
smoking at the same time. He's like nicotine overloading. He'll take a puff of
Yeah.
the cigarette and then a big old vape and then a puff and then a vape.
What milligram vape did you get, Ed? Do you know?
The juice is 3 milligrams.
Oh, that was a good choice. Good. You getting a good hit?
It's working better than it's ever worked before.
Cool. And it uses the those batteries, right? Got it, Mike. It uses the 18650s,
Vape battery.
or does it have its own built-in battery, Ed?
It has its own built-in battery.
Oh,
USB connector?
those tend to wear out a little bit faster, but they do work pretty good usually.
Believe it or not, I have one of those for like 5 years. It still works, but it only goes up to like 40 watts. Where is it? This thing.
This one still works, but it's got the 18650s in it.
And I have to plug it in. USB. Those are backups.
This one definitely works.
How often does your tank leak? Because mine tank leaks like a lot.
What is that? Looks
No
like-
leak.
It does
No
okay.
leak.
yeah, that's the same one.
I've had
Okay.
this 2 months and haven't leaked once. It's the legend, the Aegis legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a badass
Mine
thing.
leaks.
Well,
I don't know what
I
I'm
mean,
doing
I don't
wrong.
carry mine around. Mine is a desktop vape. That just stays here on the desk. I had problems when I tried to carry it around, and I might even have it up the glass part. I might have it upside down. I might have got it flipped
I don't
around.
think it matters, but I know
Is
what
it
you mean.
upside down, yeah.
Well, I mean, one end has a double gasket and the other end has a single gasket, and I would
Right,
think
but
the
I
double
don't think
gasket
glass
should be on the
matters.
bottom.
Yeah, all right. No, if it has gaskets, then yeah.
Well, mine has double on the top and a single on the bottom, but it doesn't matter which way I have the glass.
Yeah,
Oh, well, maybe mine is up right side up then, Ed, Sean, because my double's at the top too.
Let's see if we can, yeah, see the double gasket on the top? Single on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which way I put the glass.
Okay.
Mobula 7. Slow factory battery strap replacement. That'd be the one. I got the file downloaded for you.
cool.
Now I know I'll remember it because I'll see it in my file list when I go to, if I go to print something, I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. I got to do those first.
Grassy ass, as they say.
Not a problem, man. Like I said, I just sent out like 4 prints to Al Diaz, man. He was like, I need some
What did you print them?
360R camera mount, naked GoPro camera mount for his Beta 85, and then 2 DJI camera mounts for the Beta 85, I think it was.
Getting fancy out there.
Yeah, he's getting a nice little setup over there, Al Diaz. For jumping in, he's getting some cool toys. The naked GoPro, oh man, I haven't adventured down that road yet.
Are they expensive?
You take a GoPro and you strip it, dude. Like your
That's what-
GoPro Hero 6, and you strip it down. If you screw up and you're done.
So what's the sense? Less weight?
Way less.
Yeah,
Grams.
it puts it at about like 80 grams or something like that total or something
Oh,
like
it's
that.
lighter than that.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's like 12 grams with the
Wow.
naked.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
puts 'em
clothes
way
on
like-
that GoPro.
basically think of your Beta 85 with a full-size GoPro Hero on it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing
But
it.
Just show you
it's
something.
like half the size, a quarter of the size, something like that. Way less weight. Still gets you good video. You're gonna run it right off the board, right, Ed?
Yes.
So some of the reviews I've heard about the Naked GoPro setups is actually having a battery running the camera alone.
More
instead of
solid.
Right. And I thought about that too. So, and I also have a BEC. So I have a couple different ways I'm going to try it, but
So you know, Beta FPV is coming out with their own version, right?
yeah, and I got that too, actually.
be all over that in a heartbeat.
That's this sucker right here.
So you're losing the back screen probably, and you're also losing the battery.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting ready to come out with one that's already assembled, a complete quad. It's going to have the naked GoPros set
Well,
up
they had
onto it, everything for Beta.
They had
FPV.
them before, the naked GoPros from getting, but they ran out of stock.
Okay.
So I think they bought a whole bunch more and they're doing it again. So
What you got there, Rob?
What's
What
that?
was you got there? Oh, some milk.
That's a quart of 1-day-old milk,
Yeah, I was gonna say I seen the
fresh
white.
and raw.
When you first come up, it looked like it was like frosty, like a mixed drink or something at first, and then I seen it on the thing. I was like, oh, that's milk.
nice. Oh, I missed that. That was so good.
Yeah. Get you
Yeah,
that microphone.
Ed's was probably spoiled for a day there, huh?
Oh man, it was so good. Jeannie even drank a butt ton of it. So
We have to label it. One of the regulations is it has to be clearly marked as raw.
oh, okay.
So I've already come up with a label. It's going to be goats of raw.
Nice.
Little spin on it.
Yeah, and then
Awesome.
underneath.
Well, I
that'll
guess
say-
it would be a flip on.
Yeah, assimilate that microflora. That'll be on there.
Right.
That's awesome.
Time to fly. What's going on? Jeffrey Style made it in before the end of the show. There you go.
Jeffrey, what's up,
Good to
homie?
have you, buddy.
fairly early.
GoPro with a broken back
Oh.
screen. No, it won't work. Are they,
That's
are
all
they
right.
fixable?
Back
I don't
screen's
know
not
if they
big
are or
anyway.
not. But I hear that the GoPro deal that they do, that like refresh type thing or whatever, is pretty legit. You can like get replacements for 2 of them a year or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
So it might be worth, going ahead and getting that warranty thing on the GoPro and then send it in and get it fixed. Because they'll just
was
give
the
you
one-
a refurbished or a new one of the two.
I would
What does a
even
warranty
suggest
cost?
as many people as doing the Naked GoPro, go to the Naked GoPro Facebook
Yeah,
site
check with them and see if they
and
know.
ask them because they're not using it. They're just
Yeah,
it's
the back screen totally comes out of there. They don't even use that screen
No.
part anymore. They barely use the front screen.
right. So
Yep.
you might hit a couple people up on that. They'll probably be like, "Yeah, I got 5 of them because I had 5 Naked GoPros not work."
Is that your kiddie bowl, Rob?
Yes, yes.
No, that's Sean's kiddie bowl.
Yeah, we knew about that. April's like, they took the black one.
My wife is so terrible about just scooping shit up and not paying attention.
It was fine.
So I apologize. The same with
No,
your GoPro cord. She picked them up.
Was that what it was? So you did have it. Okay.
I guess I've got one. I went from 3 to 1, and
Oh.
I know that it was your cord that my GoPro is plugged into.
Right.
And Naomi went down and scooped that stuff up when we were leaving, and she just scooped that cord right up.
Right. That's fine. I got plenty more now. So
Now,
GoPro
Yeah.
cords are actually just a USB-C anymore on the newer GoPros.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The regular
it was a
USB mini
Session
on
5
on
cord.
the older one. The Session 5
Yeah.
mini, yeah.
Session 5? No, that's USB-C.
no,
Is it USB-C?
we were happy to give you that dish. No problem.
Yeah, it's the 4 that isn't. The 4 is the
Well-
USB mini.
Runa enjoys it. I can't drink milk without her wanting milk too. So
Awesome.
I just know when I come home and do my SD cards, there's one of my 3 cameras that I have to pull up the regular link for it, and the rest of them all work off my
Your
GoPro.
stomach's wobbling?
USB-C.
better pick that.
But- I keep one USB for the GoPros plugged in all the time so that it's ready. Just plug it into
Right.
the GoPro, it's good to go. Having that extra USB port thing off to the side works nice that way.
So has anybody noticed that like the Session 5, the battery goes dead on it if you leave it sitting too long? Because the 4s, I could leave those sitting forever and they never die.
Let's check. Oh,
Different battery inside.
Ooh, that's a nice mount.
Okay. Will it turn on?
Yeah.
Or did you charge it already?
No, this has been sitting up there for weeks and weeks, dude.
What the hell? Why does mine keep doing 2
Look at
of
the
mine?
battery level. Almost full, dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's been up there for weeks. I haven't
I don't
charged
even
it.
have wireless on or
I
nothing.
charged it before I went and flew the last time, so that was almost a month ago.
Ugh, I might have to open it up and change the battery out.
Yeah, I
It's
can't wait till
annoying.
they come out with a new type that has that was the good thing about the Runcam 3S and whatnot. It had changeable batteries. in it,
Right.
But the battery life on it sucked.
Yeah.
So the batteries, so you had to buy like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it lasts 30 minutes maybe.
So when I bought the Hero 8, I planned ahead and I got like a bundle type thing.
Oh,
I
there you
made sure I got extra batteries. So I've got 3 batteries for the Hero 8.
go. Nice.
That gives me a full day of play. As long as I remember the SD card.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's he got?
Curd. Cheese curd.
Buttered.
Cheese curd. That's some good cheese curd.
Is that like squeaky cheese?
It's good shit.
Oh yeah. Nice. That's
Yeah, I
awesome.
mean apple.
It's right there.
Okay. Thank you.
Naomi home from work yet?
No, she's on her way. She's at the getting place right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's getting the munchies all cooked up, ready to go, so she can eat, smoke one, and chill the rest of the night.
Yes, that's an apple.
That's awesome.
It's
Yeah,
great.
you guys should have been here for apple season. We got too many.
Apple pie.
Oh, we already done that. We've gone to like cider.
Apple
and everything
turnovers.
else.
So I went with the root beer instead of the apple pie. Oh, wrong apple pie.
Apple turnovers are good.
Turnovers. I never thought about that, but
It's basically a small apple pie.
Yeah. I just
A mini
didn't
pie.
think about doing that.
My wife did for Thanksgiving. She found a recipe. They're individual pies. So they're just little tiny, like fold up type deals that you do. But they're like, you can do the cherry or whatever.
they call
So
those,
she made
Little
individual
Debbie's?
pies, basically a whole bowl of individual pies. For
You
Thanksgiving.
remember something called Little Debbie's, something like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got little Debbie snacks all over.
That's what it, that's,
The hostess pies. All that
I
stuff.
like the roll thingy.
Being in my existence.
Swiss rolls.
the Swiss rolls, yeah.
Yeah.
Swiss rolls or the ho-hos.
Ho-ho was basically a Yankee, what do they call it?
Chocolate cupcake.
No, what was the devil dog?
Ho-Ho
A ho-ho was, oh no, ho-ho was like a chocolate covered devil dog, right?
That's the chocolate with chocolate cake inside and the cream in the
I
middle.
eat them and crocodiles every day.
Oh yeah. Damn crocodiles.
Where you opening the door for? Okay.
I did though.
Same as
Mom's
the
not
fries.
here yet.
Mm.
Mom's not here.
She'll be.
Was Art here or something?
Say it.
Beta FPV Insta will be released tomorrow. It's the small naked GoPro version of Beta FPV's doing.
Really.
Yep. It's like a 360 cam, I think, too.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yep.
the back of Marcel's chair look like Darth Vader mask?
Kind of. No, it's dark helmet
Yeah, the helmet. The helmet.
from
At
Space.
first, I thought he had a helmet on.
It's way better than Tim Jackson's chair.
Yeah.
That pinstripe has just screwed him all down. I'm still looking at chairs, and every time I do, I make sure it doesn't have that design to it.
So it doesn't look like a,
A head. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you
I need a chair. I need a nice, comfortable chair for my desk.
It's
Yeah.
a personal pleasure product.
I found one
That's
that
no
has
pleasure.
a kick out footrest, but kind of like that one, but I don't know. Like how long
Yeah,
is
the
that
boy
footrest?
picked up like a gaming chair for like $100. It's got the flip out footrest. It's got the
Yeah.
sit back
Well,
and recline and all that.
Yeah, they had them on Amazon for I think it was $100. It's probably the same one, but
He got from some office place or whatever delivered it.
did he? Office Max or something? Or
I don't know. It was
Okay.
online wherever.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that? What's that? want some of
Oh,
that.
Blunty.
Oh. I need to live in Washington, damn it.
Mama's home. Is that what that means? Mama's home.
A sound that I've come to love. Oh, they didn't do
Yep.
it. Oh, no, it's not gonna do it. Usually go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Is that a vaping oil thingy?
No, that is a pre-rolled doobie.
Yep.
Oh,
With the
really?
clear
So they
paper.
come in these little tubes for us.
Yeah.
Wow.
People been trading these for dairy products.
What sound you wanted there?
Really. And that's a clear paper, right?
No,
No.
it's a raw.
It's a hemp. Yeah, raw hemp paper.
Oh, okay.
Tube cone, they call it. It's got a free filter in it.
Nice.
Raw
Really?
cone.
Heat filter?
It's basically
my
not a
son's
real
laundry.
filter. It's just like a piece of cardboard in there, so that it
Really?
can weed back.
Yeah, we can do that with
Gives
the
you
top
something
for
so you're not
cigarette
getting it all
packs.
wet.
Roll that up and put it inside the joint.
That's your roach killer. What that means is you can smoke the son of a bitch all the way gone and not have a
Yep,
roach
all
left.
the way down to the light paper. And no roads, no ways.
That's awesome. Oh, they need to federally legalize it like now.
It's coming. It's coming. They're
I
taking
saw
it
it
off
went
the class
through,
1 list.
but it still has to go through Senate. And I don't think it's gonna make it.
It's coming, dude. It's coming. Trust me.
It's got
There's
to.
too many states.
They'll do some
We're
shit
already
like
over
the
at half the
cancel
states
February or
are
something.
regular to go. You know what I mean? Once half the states got it, it's gone.
Yeah, but my state's gonna fight it the whole time because they're a bunch of fucking pansy asses.
That's what Rob did. Just move.
Yeah, yeah.
Peace
Just
from
move.
up, dude.
It's not hard, right, Rob? It's easy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
move.
I'm not sure if moving to smoke weed is a good return on investment.
Hell
Well, if
yeah.
he moved to
You don't know
Michigan, it
very
wouldn't be
well.
much different than where he's at now. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
dying.
enjoying it.
I need it for
But-
my back. I need it for my ADD. I need it for like. There's a lot of reasons I need to take it.
Do they do
blame it
random
on
drug
my
tests?
ADD.
Oh yeah, federal government. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
need
wanna
it to
get
cope with
involved
the
in that.
government. That's what I need weed for, so I can cope with the national government.
Right.
I just get too aggressive if I don't got it.
Right.
I just kind of downward spiral and just get more and more aggressive. Not in a bad way, but like I just,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it is a bad way.
Start scrolling more people on Facebook.
Yeah. Yep. That's all right. I just hope they do it soon. Yeah, I'm dying here.
Have you ever indulged, Sean?
Oh, lots of times. I did it for 15, 20 years.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, the first time you do it, if you ever do it, it's not going to take you much to get blasted.
Yeah, I've actually quit for a year before and then got back on it again. Holy crap, did that knock me on my ass.
Edge has been talking about how he'd like to smoke for the last year and a half or two since I've known him.
Yeah, it's been
He's like,
probably,
yeah.
probably been 4 years for me since I've smoked last. So
Yeah, 4 years ago, it's not the same weed it was 4 years ago.
depends on who you're
They
talking
have
to.
changed
I
so
got
much in how they
freaking-
grow things now.
Yeah.
Anything.
Uh,
So
Wait.
I guess I'll cook dinner.
All right, you guys talked about smoking weed too much. I got a little drink.
There you go, Marcel.
Yeah, rub it in, Marcel. I see how it is.
Bust Gorilla Glue.
You got the money to buy weed. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not saying, but hey, I still do. What are you talking about? It's not like I get to use it though.
Yeah,
Why am I rubbing it in then?
that's the whole thing. He's still got the money.
Yeah, yeah.
Just go buy
That's the
some.
whole problem.
Just go buy some. You saying there's nothing at all in your state?
No, it's illegal here completely.
Oh, it's totally legal there. Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, Idaho is pretty much all a
Just
bunch of.
smuggling in potatoes, man. Just smuggling in the potatoes. People won't
That's
even
the
do that.
thing. Like half of the corn farmers here have it in the middle of their field.
Yeah.
And it's still illegal. It's like, okay, why?
A lot of. Smoke good.
Well, I think I'm gonna have this little R2D2 running today, but
Woohoo!
The little one?
wires onto it,
You
and
say the little one?
yeah, the new one that I've just printed. Because the other one is a big work in progress. The parts for it are way more expensive.
Oh,
One
no.
motor driver is like almost $90 or something like that. I'm like,
Oh,
How
wow.
many of those you
I
need?
should have to wait because like I got almost everything else.
Wow.
Edge, I didn't order those parts yet.
What? You're fired. Hey, Naomi. Hi.
Now watch. I'm gonna get there. I'm
CNS.
gonna get there. Put some money on the card tomorrow, and I'll go to the fucking Newegg, and it'll be out of stock.
Right.
Rob, by the next time we play ESO, my character's gotten a lot higher. ESO. I'm at like a level almost 65 or something like that for ESO.
Wow. That's it. I'm pulling up that link again and I'm ordering one right now because I know you won't get to it.
Oh, you're gonna
I
buy the
can't even
last one on
download
me,
the
huh?
patch or
Oh,
the
really?
update.
Patch. Yeah, it's patched a couple times.
You
Since.
could send one my way too if you're feeling froggy.
Well, that's what I was
It was
planning
a
on
3-pack. I think it was a 3-pack.
doing. Was it?
You guys would start playing
I'll say
after
it
I
was a
can't play
3-pack on
anymore.
there.
Right?
You got me
The
addicted
link
to
I
it, though.
shared to you.
What the
It's all
hell's
Rob's
wrong
fault.
with Chrome?
Oh,
Yeah, and I
man.
can't play anymore, so it blows.
Yeah,
That's all right, though.
right.
I was
Gives
thinking
me
about
time to
trying
catch
some
up.
WoW. I thought WoW might run on my shit, but again, there's a big big download I got to do.
Your phone is the better connection than a dish. They say
What?
using your phone as a connection to play video games is better than using a dish, like
Yeah,
satellite
yeah.
dish.
of data.
Way
to
better
it.
connection because it doesn't on a dish network. It bounces back and forth and changes randomly on the I can't even DNS or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whereas on your phone, it stays one solid link, so your IP doesn't change and whatnot.
Static connection.
Yeah, your static IP doesn't change.
We can stream 4K UHD awesome on the 65-inch.
Yeah,
And even when our data's gone, you get 4K, not UHD, and of course the quality's not on par because you're casting it and all that shit. But
oh man,
making it work. We actually found out, like, I tore into the Verizon plans and we got this unlimited data thing, and I was trying to up my hotspot data, and really the only thing you can do is you can add another 15 on. But we figured out that it was actually better to buy a new phone that utilized the 5G nationwide, which is covered it here. And there's 5G nationwide and there's 5G ultra something, which is only like in Spokane and a few cities. But anyway, for $15 a month, I got a new phone that had it's got a 120 hertz refresh rate.
Nice.
Is 5G enabled, because you get unlimited 5G on that plan. And it's not really 5G. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I think they're just developing it. It's called 5G nationwide.
that's just like 4G is really 4 megabytes.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
still
what it
on
really
4G. You just, it's, I'm not sure what's going on
Cellular
there, but
connection's so much different than a regular connection as far as how
Rob,
they rate it. It's
Does the
stupid.
top of your phone, on the top of your phone, does it ever say 4G or 5G?
What are
it
your
always
little
says
antenna
4G.
bars? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
you
don't.
really- the
I've
thing with
never had
5G is
a-
not every area has 5G capabilities. Your
Right.
phone has the capabilities, but the service isn't out there yet.
Yeah.
Have
So
you
you're
seen any
usually on
5G towers?
4G, not 5.
Have you seen any 5G towers, Rob?
No,
An
I don't
edge
even know
that's
what.
5 pieces, not 3. For $16.59, 5 pieces.
Hmm.
John, he's in thought.
Okay,
I want to know
I just
if
ordered
it's
it.
true.
Yeah, it's
If
5
it's
pieces.
true with the what do they call that? The side effects of 5G. If
I've
there's
got it
any
in my
truth.
cart.
I ordered 2.
I put it in my cart the other day, but I just haven't paid for it and ordered it.
If I get it before you do, I'm sending you one. So there.
That's all right. I'm still going to order because I have a funny feeling I'm going to need another one eventually.
Right? Well, that's why I bought one too, is because I'm probably going to buy another Ender 3. So
Well, I got this enclosure now, so if I raise up the lower one like 2 inches, the Tronxy will fit in the second shelf on the lower, and I could get the Tronxy running, or I've got this little fence thing over here. I could put it here, just like running cheap little shit. You know what I mean?
right.
Keep the good prints on the ender
That's the
and
secret.
cheap junk prints, just the
Yeah.
push prints on the Tronxy.
Yeah.
I'd like to get it
Lemon.
running. It's been sitting there for like a year collecting dust. And the only thing it really needs, other than getting running, because there was a short in the system somewhere or something, is what Tronxy figured.
Huh.
So I was gonna play with the wiring, check over the wiring, this, that, and the other thing, get out the multimeter, play around,
Right.
and then it needs I stole the metal extruder off it for the ender.
Oh,
It's all metal
right.
instead of plastic like the Ender 3 had.
Right.
So my Ender 3 one broke. So I was like, well, fuck it. So I stole it off the trunk. See, it's all aluminum. Nice.
Yeah, I got the all metal one, so.
Yeah, they're like $12. I was just like, well, it was here and I needed it then. So I was like, I swapped it. I just haven't ordered another one. It doesn't run. So I don't need it.
You guys ever use these motors before?
That's a small one.
Yeah, they're for a lot of like Arduino motor type RC car builds.
No, I haven't seen one of those.
Wires
The
on.
other thing I've been looking at, Sean, is the chameleon system. Have you seen that for the printers yet? So it uses a standard extruder like your Ender, and you can put up to 5 color load into it.
Yeah,
So it's a tip that comes off your hot end.
Yeah.
And it's got 5 tubes that come off all total. So you
I
can
want to
pull
do next.
5 different colors in, and then program it into your G code so it'll switch the colors as you go. So basically you got a 5 color changeable color printer then.
I haven't seen the 5, but I've seen the 4.
Yeah, I was watching it on, well, I did it on that Joust.
Yeah.
He was showing it on the Joust or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
It's reality.
I thought it was 4.
So it's like a blender one. It has the 4 different colors and
Just a
blends in.
TPU. It's a TPU mount that goes on top of your hot end where your tube goes
Right.
in, your PEI tube, where it goes in there. It's got a hot end mount. It's just TPU, and then each one of those are 5 different ports that come off it. For
Oh.
the TPU tube, and then you just run
Okay.
your filament in, and it retracts and reloads, and it does like a clean out and everything when it does the retraction onto it, everything.
Okay.
So it switches colors like instantly. You're straight into the next color when it starts printing and everything.
You wouldn't be able to use direct drive because 5 stepper motors on a fucking
Right.
arm would just be ridiculous.
It's gotta have the Bowden stock. It's
Right.
more Bowden type printer to make it
And
into
some of these guys
direct drive.
are
multi-color.
huge.
Yeah. What was it that is his name Brian? Who's that guy that just set that one up that had the 3 different filaments? It's almost like a printer itself. It has like
I'm not sure.
Krypton and red and
I was watching 3D printing nerd is where I found out about the chameleon.
yeah. This one blends it in and literally makes the filament in as it
Oh
goes.
yeah, where I was seeing it's almost like a swirl type print that
Right.
comes out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it actually blends it together.
Hot takes. Is that where I seen that?
It's called a palette, I think.
Yeah, the
I
palette
seen something
system.
about that on Hot.
Palette system's dope because it goes from 4 into 1 before it even
Right.
gets to the nozzle
So
and stuff.
you don't have to worry about
Chameleon, you can only print 1 color.
Yeah,
at a
one
time.
color at a time. But it does
You
all the
guys,
changeover and feed in for you and clean out. It like
You remember?
pulls
you
out,
remember the-
pushes back in to pull all that excess that leaves behind,
The palette
mash it, and
system
then bring it
is
back out. So it all, and they've gone through to tweak it so that the temperatures are just the right way, so that it pulls just the right, doesn't leave any excess in there, and it looked pretty cool.
For the
I was
palette
like,
system, you need just the basic colors. You don't need like the whole spectrum of rainbow
Yeah.
colors because you can actually
you
mix
can,
it.
yeah, you can mix your color, right?
So you can make fucking, whatever color out of whatever.
Blue and yellow make green.
But
Do you
it's only
remember?
Blue make purple.
$500 or something.
Do you guys remember the toothpaste called Freshen Up, and it used to come out like in
Yep.
different colors as a swirl?
Mhm.
Why don't they do that with the printer stuff?
Well, that's basically what the palette does. Same thing.
That's what it's basically. It's
I'm saying they should already incorporate that into the what do they call that, TPU? Like it would be nice if they could put those.
They
Do it
do
Five-
have some like rainbow filaments.
Yeah,
where it
4 or
does
5
color
flavors.
changes as it goes, but it's not like one mesh, but it does blend like in between colors. It'll blend into the next color.
Right.
And some of them are faster changing, but most of the prints that you do are so small or compact that for the color change, it uses so little really when you're printing just like a mold. You're using so little infill, it doesn't use much material. So the color change is like 10 to 15 meters or something like that for each color or something like that. Versus I mean,
Like
most
this
of your
one,
prints
like
only
the
take 4 or 5 meters. You know what I mean? For
It's the
a
least thing. I
normal
want.
size print. So you're not using even a full color into it. So it doesn't do a whole lot of color change. But I found one that it was like every 3 to 5 meters it changed or something like that. So it actually did some pretty good color changes and whatnot. It was like a silk filament that I found. But yeah, you can get some fast color change too, but it doesn't do like the blend like we're talking where it pushes two together and makes blue and yellow make green and have your green spool, you know.
You want to know how I know
blue
and yellow make green?
Ziploc?
I took a leak in a tidy bowl. I took a leak in a tidy bowl that was blue and it turned green.
There you go.
You need to drink more water, Carl.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
That's me at the end of the day. Golden shower.
It's my shirt.
Work all day. I ain't got time to stop, man. I know I gotta take a piss, but I ain't got time.
No, I drink a lot of water actually during the day.
Can't
Bring
believe-
my Rick Halber mug and fill it up at different places.
Did you see this, Sean? Printed this today.
You know,
while-
I've never gotten a
Yeah.
Rick Halber mug or anything from Rick.
Damn it.
And he's like one of the most sending out people. He sends stuff to everybody. And Rodney Bell was the other one. I never got a Rodney Bell mug yet.
Huh.
I'm like, dude, I've been on their shows forever. You know, Rick, I'm like chatting with all the time in chats. And Rodney Bell, I go on his nope, still haven't gotten a mug from Rodney. Rick's never sent me anything.
I was
I
totally
don't feel
surprised.
bad.
that
It's
Rick
not like
Halber
it's a
sent
bad
me.
thing. I don't care really. It just seems weird sometimes. I hear like, well, yeah,
I
man,
didn't
I got my
expect
Rodney
it.
Bell mug. I'm like, yeah, I've been waiting on Rodney to send me one.
I didn't expect it.
I always like a good coffee mug. I'd be taking that thing to work every day. You know what I mean?
Right,
I got
right.
one of those big like Yeti type mugs.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's like the Yeti style almost. The
Yeah.
Rodney Bell one.
But it has to be
It's a
this
little
size.
smaller. That's a Yeti.
That's a Yeti.
That's a Yeti. See, the problem with the Yeti is they're hard to find, and when you do find them, get them in color.
Right, yeah. Well, I
I
bought
got
this.
another guy that works with us that has a Yeti already, so I got to find one that's in color in order to have it work
Right.
all the time, because otherwise we'll be drinking out of each other's damn cups.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Rick was nice enough to he actually put my name on it with the letter C.
Oh,
Ah.
nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, Rick's a great guy. He sends stuff and helps support the community all over and whatnot. It's great.
Huh.
Yep.
I guess I've just never, I don't know. I don't know why.
Does he have your address?
Probably not. I mean, I don't like share it out or anything. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
if some people have it. I share it to people I send stuff to or this or that. But it's not like I hide my address. I just,
No. He once emailed and asked me for my address.
yeah, maybe that's it. He doesn't have my email. Maybe I got to make sure my email is more presented.
Right.
It's like I've seen them do PayPals and stuff like that, you know, and things like that. Never. Nobody's ever PayPal me.
He's a
I put it on
generous
my
man. I tell
videos
you
that
that.
my regular videos that I put up. There's a PayPal link in the description, I think. I've never had anybody PayPal me. It's like, okay,
Should I put all 5 of mine in the chat?
yeah, right. No, you got to pin it in your messages. So when everybody joins the chat, you have your PayPal link pinned in the messages in the chat.
Okay.
I know some channels doing that stuff these days. They're pinning that
Really?
message up there. Make sure that PayPal link's up there. Gotta keep that money coming.
Rick,
I'm too
he-
paying enough, guys. I don't put out content. I just hang out and stream online.
Right.
Rick
Like, I'm
sent Rick sent Ed some props and some batteries even for the
Yeah.
tiny hook.
that
That's
the
what I mean. I'm like, never
Yeah.
anything, little thing or anything. I'm like, huh. I don't know.
I like
So
how
great
Rob
guy,
plays
though.
you right into the phone.
Right? Rob, are you making sweet potatoes or? Yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff.
God damn it. That's all.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Is it sweet potatoes or yams? Like, I hear both sides.
Oh, the real
there
cook's
she is.
over there instructing Rob on what to do
Right.
next.
Did
She's
you
like,
get all
yep,
the
you missed
peel
the
off?
spot, Dad. See here.
Hey, Rebel, did he get all the peel off?
Did you get it all off there, you Rebel? Get it all cleaned up, ready for dinner?
They look like a pizza scraper.
She looks like
What?
she wants to help.
What the hell's a pizza scraper?
You know, it almost looks like a, what is the tool that, a spackle, it almost looks like a spackle tool.
That
It's like
is an official
oh.
potato peeler right
Yeah.
you
there.
know what, they use it
That
to,
right there is a real potato peel. When I grew up, that's how we did potatoes.
Yep.
You boys get over here and peel up some potatoes for dinner.
Yep.
Go over there and that would each of us got a chair and a bag of potatoes next to us, and we're peeling
And
them up
don't-
for dinner.
And don't hit your finger because it will peel
Oh,
your
yeah,
finger
it
pretty
will
good
cut you
too.
good. It'll save your fingernail and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's usually where you hit the thumbnail, you know. Oh shit.
Yeah, I usually do. Oh crap. Oh well. It'll grow back.
Okay. There you go.
anyway, Sean, they use the pizza scraper, like you go to the pizzeria and they have that little wad of dough. And to get it off the counter, sometimes they use that metal, like a scraper tool.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I got a metal scraper right there. It'd be perfect.
Right.
Because it's back on.
Yeah, I've never seen one. He worked at Pizza Hut. We never used them, so.
I think they're called bench scrapers. If I may go ahead and insert myself into this conversation, it's called a bench scraper.
It looks like a potato peeler though?
No.
Okay, that's what he's talking about.
That's probably making noise.
So it looks like a potato peeler, but it's a scraper.
Mhm. To get the excess pizza dough off probably off the brick oven flat part.
Me like you kitchen gadgets, by the way. Now I want one. I don't even know what it is, and I want it.
Say hi to Rebel and.
Hi, Rebel. That's kind of what I figured I was doing.
Oh, yeah. See, Rebel's the only excitement and entertainment around here. Nobody else
Right?
we're just chopped liver.
She said hi, but the mic was muted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
April's the first one
Dang,
that
you
she's
must be
spoken to.
special. She actually talked to you. She wouldn't talk to none of us tonight. None of us.
I feel that's even in here, yeah.
Yes,
I need the,
yes.
I need the ladder, sweetie.
Hang in the.
Yeah, you notice what shirt she has on, right?
Yeah, April is there. April is there.
All right, baby.
Yeah.
Sean,
Yeah,
April.
this is
Oh,
a
okay.
pizza scraper.
okay,
Naomi.
there you go. That's what you're talking about, pizza scraper.
Yeah, that is a bench scraper. That's also known as a bench scraper. I definitely want one of those.
It's good for to take the dough off the the wood or the counter, stuff like that.
That's
You
awesome.
can cut your dough in half with
Carlos,
it.
you're showing your ancestry.
Like frost cakes with it. You can
Actually,
do all
my
sorts of
son-
shit with that thing.
My son used it to scrape some plaster off the wall with it.
I was gonna say what he's
That's
talking
not what
about.
it's for.
No, I know, but I mean,
It works.
he put it to use. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
not like the plaster is really going to hurt much,
Nah.
especially if you wet it down a little bit.
Right?
Carlos? Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
I like that too.
Oh yeah. My wife has she even bought the whole like a marble round I don't know to put the pizza on, like a whole marble thing.
Stone, like a cooking
The
stone.
stone, that's the word. The stone. That's it.
That's awesome.
I'm not good at the kitchen. I go in, I usually get burned the minute I get in somehow. I kid you not.
Yeah.
She makes
I'm
good
not
pizza. She makes a good.
You don't
French
mind
fries. Does she
eating
make her
it,
own
though.
dough and everything?
We go to the pizzeria and they'll sell you the dough, and then you just make your own pizza. You put whatever else, whatever you like on it.
Do they sell you the
Peppers.
sauce, or does she make the sauce?
No, she cheats and she does the
See,
like a ragu
that's
or
the
whatever.
key.
Healthy, yeah.
That's the key, is having the right sauce. Because I mean, you just get some marinara or pizza sauce from the store. It's not all that extra special spices and shit. You gotta have that right zing to it.
No, but she'll cut the garlic and the onions, peppers,
Right.
cheese. Oh, it's yummy.
Awesome.
I'm hungry now.
Bacon. Could put bacon on it, ham.
Rebel, are you
Pineapples.
gonna save any of that for dinner?
Do you
You
have
gonna
any
eat it all, girl?
Or are they making like, they frying it up, or are they gonna bake them?
I don't know.
Well,
Rob, how
what's your
you
wife?
like those?
Sean, what's your wife's name? What do I call her?
April.
April. When were you born? Haha. Anyway,
June.
don't
Not
tell me.
April.
Don't tell
Not
me
April.
May. Don't tell me May. April. Okay.
You had April and May.
Potatoes.
When is your birthday?
Like
April what?
Christmas in July.
It's not.
Is her birthday in April?
It's
It's December.
December.
And they called you April?
Yeah.
Well, happy
What's up with
birthday.
that?
Thanks.
Because I know
That's
Sean's
interesting.
schedule. We probably won't see you before the end of December. So if we haven't missed
Yeah,
it yet,
yeah,
we will miss it by the time it's here. My wife's is
Oh, no,
actually
it
the
already
21st. My wife's is the 21st.
21st.
21st. Well,
Nice.
happy birthday to your wife. And also, Carlos, what's your wife's name?
My wife's name is Lucy, or her
Lucy.
real name is Luz, Luz,
My mom.
but
Huh.
they call her Lucy. It means light in Spanish.
Wow.
Very
Lucy.
nice. Okay, I can remember that. Night Train, your wife. Name.
Renee.
Renee. I will try and remember. Legit, like he calls you guys by your regular names half the time, by your freaking FBB names half the
She
time.
doesn't come
Another
on much
one.
or anything, so
Oh.
we usually don't see her, but she does Facebook and she sells jewelry.
Yeah.
So if Sean hasn't sent
I
you the
told
link
her about
over to
it.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, she sells lots of jewelry,
Yeah.
paparazzi jewelry.
Uh-huh.
She's in there streaming live right now,
Yeah,
displaying
paparazzi.
jewelry for everyone to
How do
buy.
you guys have the bandwidth to have two going at the same time?
They have 100 gigs. We have like freaking
12,
like 12.
12, and it's not
meg.
even a full 12.
No, I'm not on a data plan. I'm straight charter connection. There's no data. I don't pay
It
for
doesn't
data.
matter. Like anybody
I
is
got-
better than we
I
are.
got 90 meg is what we run
To
on.
make it up.
That's way better than ours.
Wait, Sean,
90
you
meg
have
and like our
you have-
upload is like 11 or 12, something like that.
your upload and download is only 12 megabytes.
Yeah,
Sure.
my upload is 12 and my download is like
my
90.
download is 1.
Wait, your upload is better than your download?
Yeah.
Or is
That's
the download a
unusual.
gig? And then
No.
12.
No.
Okay. We don't even have
That's
a gig.
unusual.
It's
'Cause
megabytes.
Well,
my download is like 220, but my upload is like 12.
when you're going through a phone line that's been around since 1950, that's kind of what
He
happens.
said he's using a phone line. That explains everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You can't
they don't
push
have
data
fiber
through a
optic
phone
here.
line. It doesn't work.
I
Is
gotta
your
wait
phone
for fiber optic. They're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm still
Told
waiting
them.
on fiber. We're out in the
And they
country,
put
out in
in
the city
new
limits. So.
sidewalks, and then they tore them out again.
So Sean's phone is smoke signals, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why it takes me so long to text anybody. It's like, okay, I can text them, and then it takes another hour for it to get there. Oh, shut up!
Oh, that's a
I don't
speed
want to
test.
hear it.
Yeah, we'll just figure we do it.
What are we doing? That's
Sean, right?
download first.
This
right?
is with 2 people streaming online currently, and
Right.
1 person playing video games online.
Son of a-
Oh, see, my upload's a little low right now.
The
Yeah.
upload is low.
Yeah, we're only 88.1 and 8.17 on the upload. But yeah, he's in there. He's probably in there. He might even be on Minecraft right now. I don't know.
But Mike, you're hardwired, right?
Yeah,
Oh, so
Yeah.
you would be stealing from him, not him from you, I would think.
Yeah, I don't
me
want.
and him are both hardwired. The wife is
Oh, him.
wireless.
Okay.
The wife's
Gotcha.
running wireless. But yeah, me and him are both hardwired to the hub. He's on video games, so he's right next to the hub. So I was like, yeah, you can hardwire in, you'll get better video games. He was getting too much latency playing, trying to do it wireless. I was
Does
like,
he
go
ever
ahead
do
and
the-
use the hub. And then I didn't
Did he
have to
ever-
worry about a password either. I could just disconnect him when I want to.
Did he ever do port forwarding for the video game?
I don't know if he ever did or not. I don't know what all he's done with this computer.
Supposedly that helped for lag.
There's also where you can go in and open your ports. Most ports, when your computer has like 4 ports available or 4 cores available, it uses 1 core and then uses the other 3 as an accessory, basically. So you can open it up so it uses all 4 of those freely, and it runs smoother too.
No, but I'm talking in the router settings. There's port forwarding that you can.
I don't remember the program. Sam probably does.
I went on YouTube and I just did what
Open
they
up the
told me to
port
do.
for your quads.
So, why is my share screen not enabled, Mike?
You mean it's not letting you share?
No, it just says, this has been disabled.
By the host.
Yep.
It's his
Try it
fault.
again now.
It's
Try it
Mike's
again
fault.
now.
Okay, there we go. That's a weird screen.
Yeah, I didn't turn on sharing. The way I go in, for some reason, it doesn't keep it like all participants shareable. I have to like make sure to click on it each time when I start the stream.
April, do you watch the Food Network?
Yeah, Chaos. You
I
suck.
sometimes watch food stuff on Netflix.
Chaos is
Oh, okay.
400 megabyte down.
You don't watch the Food Channel?
100 megabyte up.
We don't have cable.
Oh, you're smart. It's a waste of money. The only reason I have cable is because my landlord's paying for it. My building is a co-op, and they came up with a deal with Spectrum that everybody pays $50 and they get cable and internet. So everybody only pays $50 for cable and internet.
Right? That's a
But
good.
my landlord has
If you
to
want
pay
more
it.
than that, you'll have to pay, right?
And
No,
you
but
get
my landlord
everything
can't make me pay for it.
Right.
So
Like,
he has to pay for it.
that's a good deal. Like, we
It's a
pay
great deal.
$45 a month for our craptastic internet alone.
It's still not
I
working.
think we're like at $100 a month
Screen.
for ours.
I think free is a
TV
great
and
price.
It still won't share that other screen for some
They
reason.
tried to come up and share it for a minute.
Well, yeah, but it's the same whiteboard.
Yeah, I was seeing a whiteboard when I pulled mine up. I seen a whiteboard too.
Okay, let's try
There
it.
it is.
I guess.
Nope.
Yeah, it's got you on a whiteboard.
Yeah, like it's not weird. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Stop playing with it.
Multiple
Anyway.
participants can share simultaneously. Dual monitors recommended. All participants can share, and yeah, everything's good. So my sharing
Weird.
options are full open for you. So if
That's
there's
so
something that's glitching, it's not on this end.
Might
It's
be-
on Zoom
might be.
or something like that.
What were you gonna share?
I was just gonna share my speed. So my megabytes download is 7.71. My megabytes upload is 0.47.
Dude, you're
Wow.
like on Rogers internet up there, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
Yeah,
what? That's
You've
a
got the
step away
Canadian
from-
Drone Hub internet service,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
And
a step
what
away
that's-
from dial-up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it probably converts to dial-up type speeds if you convert it down to
Probably.
kilobytes instead of
Yeah,
megabytes.
probably.
You reset your router. and modem.
256. Here you go, baby. You got some
Yeah,
numbers
yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to go talk to city council and say, we need freaking fiber optic here right now. I need 10 gig connection, no matter what.
Dude, that's amazing that you got that low and that you do as well as you do.
Yeah, it's pretty clear, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, your video is usually pretty clean and clear, and you don't
Yeah.
have many
Yeah,
glitches with
before
your
this-
streams or anything.
When was the
else,
last
so-
time you reset your router?
oh, let's see, a day ago, like
Days
after-
ago only? Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
I
of the
have to reset it
firewall
like
thing.
every 3 or 4 or 5 days, something like that.
Gotcha. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
I've
you
tried
could call-
everything I possibly can. The internet here just sucks.
Just call them and tell them do you pay for a certain speed? Not necessarily. You pay for whatever you get.
Well,
Yeah.
they get you on that though, Carlos, because if you go to your service provider, they're going to say up to speeds of.
Right.
No,
It's
but
not a
no, they
guaranteed
only-
you're going to get 80 meg. If
No, but
say
they have
80 meg, it's not
No, they
guaranteed
have
80
to.
meg. It's
They
only
have to
up
guarantee it When they say up to is when it's on Wi-Fi, but if it's Ethernet, they have to guarantee the speed they say.
I'm up to 12 megs for $45. That's the best I can get around here, period.
Gotcha.
Unless we're willing to go through like Cable One, which we're not because they
Yeah, yeah.
are.
Yeah, Cable One throttles you down after you hit a certain point.
Certain amount.
And they will. They're unscrupulous billing people.
Yeah.
They do. They're bad. Bad.
Those
Bad.
hidden charges.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
round
what's
with
going
them.
on, Chris?
Hang on.
Yeah, it's
Is
here.
Ed knocked out? I believe so. He had a small bowl of goulash, and we haven't seen him in quite a while, chat. He's been pretty kosher right where he's at.
Hey, muted himself.
Yeah, he did mute himself.
We don't hear him snoring.
At least we know he's safe. And
Yeah.
he's warm. He's got a jacket on, so he's keeping warm.
It's funny. We're
Call
here.
his phone, Carlos. See if it wakes him up.
We're all here in Frozenville, and he's in Florida, and he's got the coat on. We're all in
Yeah,
t-shirts.
we're all over here in t-shirts and shit. He's wearing.
Spirit all over the table.
He's bundled up.
Go figure.
You'll have to call his cell phone when we get off the stream and see if you can wake him up. And take his ass. Something tells me he may not make it to work in the morning, though.
Yeah, maybe not. I bet he forgot to set his alarm.
Yeah, he said he was going to work in the morning, but
Is he home?
chances are,
Okay.
I don't know.
Mike.
Is Mike Night Train?
So how many printers you got over there now, Marcel? 3? That's what I
Yep.
thought.
Yeah, we're sitting over here with one printer each, you know.
He started looking at getting an upgrade, and then Tim Jackson and him got
Did you hear his
together.
phone
And the
ring
next
off?
thing you know, he's got 3 printers over there working.
Right?
Whole
It's like,
story
and
is, my
Tim's got a
first
couple
computer cost
himself, and he never had a printer before.
He didn't answer the phone, Mike. He's out.
That Adventure 3 is a love-hate relationship, though. That thing is prints good sometimes, and other times it just shit bad.
I'm just glad you got the
We'll be
intro
nice
out,
to
too.
him. I'm gonna kick him out of chat so that he's not like, you know,
Ooh, he's boiling them.
He's boiling.
you know,
potatoes.
I called him, but he didn't answer.
Want to remove Mr. Adventure. Once removed, Mr. Adventure will not be able to rejoin the meeting. Sorry, Ed. I don't think you'll be rejoining tonight anyway.
No, I don't think so.
Imagine you get the second wind. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Yeah. Hey man, where'd I go? I was just checking my eyelids.
Yeah.
Gotta go get a
Maybe
fresh
your
beer. I'll be
beer
right
over
back.
there. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Got below 60 today, Mihop says. Wow, that's terrible, dude.
Our lot of voltage.
How do you
That's
hold
good.
yourself?
That's good flying weather.
Oh, there's the angel again. What are you
Yep.
doing? Are you getting in trouble?
No.
No, she's asking for Steamboat. She likes the people to whistle Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat.
Isn't that the original Mickey Mouse?
Yes, it was the very first original
Yes, it is.
Disney cartoon.
That's when TV was real wholesome.
right.
No.
She
Yeah.
loves that song.
Stop moving. Out.
I always say if I'm going to
She's-
brainwash
she's
my
a-
kids, they need to have the same brainwashing I did, which is like Bugs Bunny, Disney, Mickey Mouse, you know. At
Coyote
least we're all the same
Roadrunner.
thing.
Can't
Yeah.
leave them out. Coyote Roadrunner's got to be in there.
I
Yeah.
never
Crash
liked
and
that
Dash
show.
and-
I
I
did
don't
not
trust
like
the
that
same
Roadrunner
brainwash.
show.
I want to
I
drop
never
big
liked-
rock on people.
I liked Flintstones and Jetsons. I didn't like the Roadrunner.
I
Popeye
like
was cool.
Hanna-Barbera is awesome.
Popeye was good.
Captain Caveman, Jabberjaws,
Yeah, there you
Hong
go.
Kong Phooey.
Oh yeah.
Good to hear
Mm,
there, Joan Poole.
I went to the
Good
first.
report
The old
from the
one.
doctor, he says. All the shit that
Under-
he's been doing with his neck and everything else. That's good. Got a
doing
good
better?
report back from the doctor. Remission, right? That's what we call it? Remission?
Nice.
That's good.
Hey,
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think my
Way to
mom's
go,
like
drone pool. Way to
8 or
fight it.
9 years in remission right now from cancer cells.
He was
and showing
telling
up.
us about a test that he had to go to that wasn't very
Yeah.
pleasant.
That's what I was saying. He got a good report back from the doctor. Big C has not come back yet. So
didn't drone warship also just have surgery?
the drone worship's been having multiple surgeries on his
Right.
gonads and intestines and all kinds
Yeah.
of crap.
Testicle,
He's like 100 pounds lighter right now, dude.
Wow.
He is, dude. He looks so good, dude. He's like
lost
way
100
thinned
he
out.
lost-
Yeah,
Mike, he
he's
lost
looking
Ed.
good.
Doing better.
He's on a vegetable type diet. Oh yeah, eating salads and shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
120 pounds he lost.
right. That's what
Fiber,
I'm
that's
saying.
what they eat. That's
Nice.
what they
Yep.
eat.
Sweet potatoes.
That's what he said. He's sticking to the rabbit food.
That's no fun.
It's not a bad thing though. It's not like he's totally on it either, because I've seen him eating some stuff while they're out flying, you know, getting down on a little bit here and there, but
Well, that's
he's
good.
changed a whole lot in his lifestyle as the way he eats and whatnot.
That's
Good,
awesome.
it's showing, that's for sure.
Good.
for him.
He's feeling better about himself. That's the main thing.
Now he's a
Good for
smaller
him.
prick.
I haven't seen him on forever. Has he even been on live streams at all?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
He was just on here earlier. He was just
When?
in here earlier.
Oh
He
shit.
was in the chat earlier. DW showed up. Yep. He's been doing like short streams and whatnot, and then
Okay.
he's been doing some live flies and whatnot. He'll come up and do some live flies. But
Okay.
he's cut back about 50% of what he used to like put up as far as videos and lines.
Well, that's what I was
online
thinking. Like I haven't
streams,
seen him
and
on as much as I
he was
used to.
always ranting and raving about something. He's cut back on that.
Ranting and raving.
Yeah, that's what most of his videos were, was rants though, you know, about
Right.
this shit needs to get fixed, or they need to do this, and 3D solo needs to come back. And
Dan is a pip, I tell you, real pip.
he's cool. I like him.
I like him because he's a prick, and you know he's a prick.
He tells it like it is. Has
Right.
no problem in you know, telling you what he thinks. And everybody's
Like it.
entitled to their opinion, so it's
I
good.
like it. I like it.
I can't say I agree with him 100% with everything that he does, but he's his own person. He's going to do what he's going to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't agree 100% with everything I do either.
And if he doesn't, tough.
Yeah.
I think he's smoking a little bit these days too.
Ah,
Relaxing a little more. He's getting ready to go on a trip to Colorado.
that's what I heard. It's
Him
going
and
to
the
take
woman
us
are heading down to
a while
Colorado. He's
snow.
looking at meeting up with Art and sounds like Ron Lockwood and
Wow.
I don't know who else. He's got family and whatnot, so there's like 4 days I think they're going to be over there. But
Hanging out with
yeah, he's
Art.
going to go to Colorado and hang out and try to meet a bunch of people and whatnot. And
Oh,
that'd be cool. Meet
I gotta
some
go to Florida.
pilots. It's cool to meet people online like this, and you talk, and we all got the same kind of common interests and stuff. But then that opportunity comes up, like Edge and Rob got to meet up, or I've met up with some people here and there and whatnot. And it's cool to go out of state or away from your area and get out of the box that you're in, meet some cool people and whatnot, and get to know them a little bit more personally as far as overall.
Yeah,
We
that's
talk to
awesome.
each other all the time online, hanging out in streams, but never really sit down and just, hang out and talk, with no other interference and whatnot. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, it was really good to
Yeah.
have Rob and Naomi here to visit and stuff and actually talk to
Yeah.
them in person. And, like
I have a
That
good
was a good time.
have somebody else into FPV as much as we are. It's just doesn't
What's the
happen.
peanut gallery asking about?
Someone
What are you
else
eating now?
talks about TV other than me.
Are you eating again? Is that a cookie and you didn't bring one for each of us? Is that what I see, a cookie and you didn't bring one for each? Oh, man, that
No.
woman, April, I don't know if I want to come hang out with you now.
Yeah,
Cookie.
yeah. She's always doing that.
My cookie.
She's made homemade cookies last night. So
The wife's got this one lady that she sells jewelry to, that's been coming over and hanging out a little bit lately.
Yes,
She
sir.
found out I like no bakes. So the last 2 times she's been over, she's brought cookies.
Oh,
I mean, the
wow.
last time it was a tub like this big. I mean,
Oh, geez.
no bakes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like those.
Ooh, what is that?
What was that?
Was
Just
that?
beef.
Oh, okay. Still looks good. Rump or is that rump steak or what is that?
When you live in a camper, you get creative to make things look gourmet. You
Yeah.
know? Lifestyles of the not so rich and famous.
Right?
Yeah, I wish you guys were
Yeah,
here.
I'm not
now.
sure
We
what-
got some
I think
awesome
they're like-
beer.
Oh, is she coming to share the? Oh, she brought me a cookie. Cool.
Yeah, there you go. There,
Chocolate
Yeah.
chip. All right.
wow.
You just have to let me know how it was. That's a big old cookie there too.
That's awesome.
Nice
Yeah.
done. Nicely done. Those aren't store bought, are they?
And be in the background like a lurker.
Did
but
she make that
no,
herself
say
too?
goodbye.
Did she make that herself, or did she buy that at Kroger?
No, she bought.
They're
She
actually
made 'em.
sirloin.
Okay,
steak.
that's a nice little cookie she got going there.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
touch.
she
All right.
makes good cookies.
You might have to keep her around, Edge.
Yeah, probably.
Or her cookie.
Probably a good idea.
Just for the cookies, right?
Right,
Just
right.
for the cookies.
She makes good pies too.
It'll be up and fresh in the morning. Yeah, right. Little liquid encouragement, maybe. He might make it to work.
Oh, you're getting called out there, Marcel.
Excuse me.
Did you get the R2 unit done yet?
He's working on the little one as we speak. He said it might
Ah.
be running tonight, the little R2.
Oh, okay.
That's what he was asking about the motors and stuff, because he was getting ready to set it up and working on some things. But
R2D2.
yeah, he's working on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's back and forth. He just printed up another part for it yesterday.
No, that was a different one, Mike.
Oh, was that different?
This is going to be a larger one. This is the
Okay.
battle droid from Star Wars. This is
Oh, I know what. Yeah, okay. That's the
And-
nose type thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what one you're talking now. Yeah. Dude, I've been watching it. You got me linked on that Facebook with that one dude that does all the drones and whatnot on there, or the droids. And dude, he's got some toys, man.
Yeah,
That dude's
dude.
got to be like printing nonstop on shit or whatever, dude.
Oh, you should see how many models he has.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I've been seeing the pictures. I'm watching his channel and pages, and I'm like, wow, dude, he's like printing like crazy.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'd have to have like 2 printers just for droids, the way he prints. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
dude.
constantly running parts. Some nice prints though, man. He's doing the full colors and everything else with his prints, and
Yeah, he's really good at design. That's what he got
yeah,
into it for.
Mike, I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta straighten out my back.
I hear you,
man.
Carlos, man. This is actually probably the most comfortable position I've been in all damn day, dude. If I stand up, or like when I came home from work, I thought, oh, I'll just go stretch out, lay down. Dude, there was no way I could lay. That was like, I always felt the pinch in my back. I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna
Which
help.
which part of your back? Lower?
The way low, right at the hip level or whatever. I pinched
That's no
something
fun.
in that low, that probably L1 area, and it's got me all. I've been fighting through for like the last 3 days at work just to try to work.
I hate
and
backaches.
whatnot. It's
When I really
bad
get a
'cause
severe
I'll
backache,
be
I take
working along and I'll get into
I
a nice
just,
comfortable position and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is cool and everything's cool, and then I'll stand up and I'll be, oh yeah, that's right,
Yeah, right.
and be like buckled for like the next 10 minutes or something, you know.
What happened?
when I
Yeah.
get like that, I take an Aleve. It really works good.
Yeah, I'm
I-
pinched up bad, dude.
I try not to take them, but
As much
if
as
I
I
have to work,
smoke and everything,
Hey, Mike.
I'm pinched up bad.
that's not good. Anyway,
Yeah.
Mike, have a good night. We'll talk soon.
No,
Thanks for your number.
Yeah, man.
Anytime.
I'll get
Mr.
on those
Sean,
prints this
Mr.
weekend, bro.
Marcel. Yeah. Rob, nice to see you. Everybody be good, behave.
No.
Get germs. Go out and get germs. Get dirty.
Yep.
April, would you like to just go ahead and have the chair over there and come on and join us? I mean, we'd love to have you.
Well,
You keep coming in and out. I just figure
That's the
instead of
challenge.
interrupting, you can just join us full time and we can enjoy it. You know, that's fine.
Right? Yeah.
okay.
She has more time than I do off.
Yeah, I really do. I'm lucky.
It's not a bad thing. I took like 3 years off to be a stay-home dad. It was cool.
Yeah.
It
I'm
got
very
boring,
glad
but
that
it was cool. We did a lot of bicycling. That's what we did.
If you were bored, you weren't doing your job. Sorry.
Like I said, we did a lot of bicycling. We found things to do that way. It was like,
Woohoo!
dude, we got so much time on our hands. The kids are at school or this or that. I'm like, what do I do now?
I would like some of Sean's time, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it in front of everybody since it seems like a good live. Y'all are having a good time.
My Adreno is working.
Oh, look at that. All
Woohoo!
LED'd inside and
Fuck.
You did a
everything.
very good job. I'm gonna spend your money. I
Okay.
need your attention. Just for a moment, showing off your awesome thing. I needed 2 seconds. I'm
Just
gonna
give them
spend
the
your
total
money.
at the end.
Order a pizza. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
With extra everything.
Extra everything.
No.
A loaded pizza.
Yep.
Get her chicken wings and see what you think.
Right?
I was just over here bragging on my 3-ingredient healthy meal, which is how I eat anytime, not just in a
Right.
camper.
Yeah.
3 ingredients. That's kind of important. The
Right.
less ingredients you have, the better.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're doing it the right way, Rob. I'm sorry. Like, my wife is late.
April's making me do it. You just saw it.
That's right. That's right.
He's
I
gonna,
didn't
like,
have any
Pulled
choice.
my
I was
credit
like,
card and
I'm
ran.
ordering a
from-
pizza. Like, we have deer burgers sitting up there. I told her.
Where's venison? Get the Bisquick out, lady. Make your own damn pizza.
What?
Shit,
Heard you.
I'm in trouble now.
Heard you. There are no buttons, and I'm not going to the store. Stop.
Make sure you buy mushrooms.
Mushroom. I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Meh.
Well, when you show up to bed at 3 a.m. from playing with your Adreno and all that, you'd probably be sleeping on the couch anyway. So.
Looks like I have to send out cookies to everybody now.
So yeah, that's going to be a big project coming up is wiring up that Tony Stark arc. That'll be fun.
The what?
I got it. The Tony Stark arc reactor
Oh.
for Tony Stark. His heart.
Oh yeah. Well, let me tell you, the Adreno is a hell of a lot easier than the Raspberry Pi.
Oh, I'm sure.
Holy crap! Like,
Adreno's
you
basic.
plug it in,
And
put in your
the program's
program, you're
already
done.
written. That's the best thing. If I do it right, the program's already written for it.
Right.
It's just put it in and flash things.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I just got to
So-
work on that. But
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I thought about building all the prints and getting all the parts and handing it to the boy and say, here's your Christmas present. You can use my soldering iron anytime you want. He's all into
That's
like
the way to do that.
modding. He wants to play Minecraft and mod Minecraft. Well, good.
Right.
Mod this.
Yeah.
Do some
No
real
shit.
technical stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I'll probably do it just so I got the practice and the knowledge of it.
Yeah.
I haven't really wired up anything like that. So
See, if
That'd be
he's
cool.
playing Minecraft, he needs to get with Amanda. She's got all the build
mhm.
stuff for it, and she's got all the programs to actually do that stuff. So
You don't like
that-
mushrooms
that's
anymore?
basically what it does through education. So
I just wait.
I figure once I learn how to do it, I'm going to be in trouble though.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's like
probably.
mini computers all day long. Then, you know. We
Oh
can
man,
build a
they're
little
so fun.
bit- like you're doing over there. Oh, now he
Yeah.
wants a game system.
Right.
Yep, ROM packs.
Oh, there's so much shit you can do with those. It's ridiculous.
But I live in a trailer park, so I probably won't sell many of them. So I don't see a
Right.
big market here for it.
It's not a marketing thing. It's a like.
They can't afford the parts, dude.
Right.
We're in a trailer
You
park.
know
They can't afford shit, dude.
Yeah.
They got to scrape up and bring you change to get a $5 doobie around this place. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's probably true, huh?
They can do it every day, but you know, to do it like every day and then save that together and buy a part, yeah, that's not gonna
Yeah, that's too much.
happen.
Is very bad.
Munchies are real over here.
Yeah.
That'd be like,
Fire in the hole. Plummett's home from work.
What?
You got the link, Plummet. Come on in, man. You ain't got shit else to do. Come on in. See? You're being called and beckoned.
Get in here, motherfucker.
It is your night. You're supposed to show up for the stream. Just saying.
Just you always just saying.
Welcome
I can
home,
hear you
brother.
saying, I don't got to do what you say. You're not my boss.
I want some of those sweet potatoes, damn it. Those looked really good.
So Christmas is coming, guys. I'm thinking DJ House.
Holy crap. Yeah, you can't afford a couple processors. Okay. Uh-huh.
I didn't say I couldn't afford it. I just said I hadn't done it.
Oh.
I just hadn't done it. It's in the cart. I knew I could
right.
afford it. That's not counting the 3 I got stashed aside to pay off half of the Mavic Mini 2 because the boss bought the Mavic Mini 1.
Oh,
So
your
I
boss
took
did?
3. Yeah, my boss bought the Mini 1.
Okay.
He's like, he's been watching me fly FPV and drones for like 3, 4, 5 years now. And he's like, I've taken him over and let him fly a couple of the toy grades like the Holy Stone and stuff like that. And he's like, oh man, I love it. So he was at Costco a couple of weeks ago and he's like, what do you think of this? And he showed me a picture of the Mini 1 and it had the capsule charger, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and like some cheesy stuff for like $400. I'm like,
Right.
for the same price, I'll sell you my Mini 1. I'll give you the Fly More combo. I'll throw in the tablet holder. I'll throw in the SD card at 128 gig. I'll throw in the 3 batteries, the charger, the case, the extra props that came with it, the ducts that go, the prop guards that go on it, and I'll throw in the landing launch pad. So basically, I took $150, $200 off the Fly More kit that I bought and sold it to him after flying it for a damn year.
Damn it, I missed
Yeah.
that. What were you showing?
That ain't a bad deal, really.
It's a good deal.
So he got a good deal. I still made basically my time and energy and money back off it, you know, for what I got. And I kept the backpack out of the Fly More combo that I bought. I kept the backpack. It's like a half pack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the little one shoulder sleeve type
messenger bag.
backpacks. And it fits the charger, the radio, all kinds of extra space for just one of them. I actually had both minis in the backpack all at once. The chargers, the radios, everything. All in there in one. It was full then, but now it's got lots of room. I can put my GoPros in there and stuff like that and have like extra room. And I only needed the one. I mean, an hour of flight time off of that, you know. So I don't play around. I did get the fly more. What are you listening to? What music, Rob?
Yeah, no
Go
kidding.
there
Turn
like
it on.
jamming.
Turn on the mic.
They're like some Megadeth going or some shit.
No, I'm just cooking and smoking weed, my 2 favorite things.
Yeah, that's
Right,
awesome.
You know how much better the food tastes when you smoke a little weed while you're cooking it?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, you get all the flavors in there. Like, oh, that needs a little more.
Yep. A little more of this, a little
You
more of
get
that.
creative. What's this do?
I don't have any onion. That's the damnedest thing.
Oh. You live in
You
Washington.
can't
Where's
fake
the
it with some
Walla Walla
onion powder, brother?
And we
You
like
gotta
our
have
onions. We're
Walla
always
Walla.
out of onions.
What do you like? 20 miles from Walla Walla?
No, I think it's further than that. No,
Naomi's already home, so you can't hit her up and tell her to bring some home either. Kind of at a loss there.
All I know that is Walla Walla sweets, like that onion, you can literally eat like an apple. They're so freaking good.
I'd like to grow them. I have problem with bulb things.
With what?
With bulbed vegetables,
yeah. Yeah.
root vegetables. I'm not proficient at that for some reason. I haven't figured that out yet.
Adam
It's
said
hard
beer
to
30
find
was
middle
more
ground.
important than us folks. Just so you know, guys. He says, "Oh no, been home 30 minutes and on my third beer. Haha. I'm dedicated to this buzz." He's not coming into chat. He's not coming to the
Ass
street.
in here, Adam.
Hey, we'll see.
Just for that, we're gonna have a Christmas stream. We're gonna do
Right?
it on Christmas Eve. Just because Adam wasn't here tonight, we're gonna have a Christmas Eve stream.
Right?
Go to Adam's front door to have it.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll be at his brother's house, I'm sure.
I'll fly in for that one.
He'll be at his brother's house. He won't even be around. We'll be over there freezing cold going, "Come on, Adam, open the door, man." Fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah.
I've been flying with Adam for 4 years and I've never been inside his house. I've been to
Really?
his house, picked
Yeah.
him up to the airport, to go to Texas, this and that. Drive by it all the time to go down to Lakefield. Never been in the house.
Weird.
Oh, you're staying home for Christmas? Wow. Now the plans are starting to come together.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, there you go. That looks good.
What is that?
It's beef.
Beef? Nom, nom, nom.
It's all fake.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mostly raw.
I'm very jealous. You know what we're having. You know why? Because I didn't go to the store.
That's
Or
baby
make my
goat.
own buns, which I could have done because Joe is not my deal.
That's freshly
No, this
sauteed
is
baby
totally
goat.
baby human.
Baby human.
Rob, you make bread, right?
Yes,
Yes.
he makes lots
Bread?
of good bread.
There you
He
go.
tries to make everything at home.
Right? Like
Less preservatives, the
that's
better.
the next thing
Yep,
that I need to
that's-
figure out
that's
and
the stuff.
conquer is
This
that.
this stuff smells like maple or French toast and maple syrup.
Oh.
Man, I
I
tell you what,
also
I'm
make
jealous.
soap in my camper. I've been making soap in here, cheese in here, all kinds of shit.
as long as the bread don't taste like it, it don't matter.
Yeah, Rebels all over.
Right?
He's like, "Dad, you getting me a piece?"
I have soap for sale online, by the way.
Okay. Hear that?
Ooh.
Got
yes.
2 batches. I just made one with cocoa butter
Oh.
and orange, so it's kind of like chocolatey cocoa or chocolatey orange flavored or scented very lightly.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Just
Like a
let me
heart.
know how much I owe you and send me a thing of that black pepper balm.
Yeah, I got 3 of those left.
If you got one, send me one real quick. I said, tell me how
Okay.
much. I'll hit you in PayPal and send you some money. This one's getting a little bit low, and I don't want to run out.
Yeah,
I'm
I
actually
grew up
wearing
here,
some
man.
myself.
I've been, and like I said, I took a nap before the stream, and I haven't put any back in. But I've been trying to dedicate every night, at least giving a good, coating in there and soaking it in. So
Right.
I've gone through at least half of that can. That was a pretty big full can, really. So I
Yeah,
know
that's awesome.
it's down there now, dude.
Yeah.
I was getting there.
The stuff that's better than the stuff I got. The stuff I got's unscented because it's like all my leftover stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I put in this other
As long as
jar.
I got some wax for it, that's okay. It doesn't matter the sun so much, but
Yeah. What the hell?
No, that's so.
That's crazy. Is it a poltergeist or some shit? Ah.
This is the bird ball. Yeah. So is this the same stuff?
Ranger on stage.
Or is it the black stuff?
This is an organic.
I'm with Rob and Adam. Yeah, exactly. See, I got the OG though. See,
Oh, yeah.
mine's in a black tin, dude.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, so is this the same stuff as that, or is
so
that different?
this is a tin that I got they're terabytes. They were THC infused coffee beans, chocolate coated.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I sent the tin down to Rob because I thought it was a cool tin. And then he made beer bomb and he's like, oh, and he sent it back to me. I sent it to him so he had like a parts tin for his bag or this or that little
Right.
cool tin. And that was at the time that he ended up going and buying tins that were similar or whatever. So he ended up sending the tin back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the OG tin.
Yeah, you. I didn't know you had this. I would not have given my approval for shaving.
That's it. I have to grow a beard again.
Oh, you got a good start going from this week, it looks like.
I had a really good start for all of November, but
Just remember, this only takes a year, Sean.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
is last November is when this started going.
it just
last
starts
November.
itching so bad I can't handle it.
And like I was telling Rob, man, it just sucks when I'm painting now because it's getting so long. When I bend over to do trim or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
I got a paint bucket here, and I look down, and the next thing you know, I look up and I feel my goatee pulling out of the paint
Right?
bucket.
Oh,
So
God.
the end is like there's paint particles all over it.
Right?
I was sitting here and straight on it. That's the
Oh
only
yeah,
shit part
Adam, you're
about
the
it.
one to talk. You
That's
don't
I
have
got
a
mine
beard.
turned on the stand.
The hair's getting to that point too, though. It's getting to the point where I lean over and it's all in the paint.
Real hard. He doesn't have a beard.
There you go, dinner for 3.
Nice.
Nice. The boiled sweet potatoes, like mashed up.
We still got 12 people watching. We've been on for 3 hours almost.
That's awesome.
Still 12 people watching.
That's awesome.
I hope you guys are enjoying the chatter. It's just been kind of chill, and I haven't really watched much chat. Stone Nerd Stink Nuggets, welcome in. Old Republic is the B's at the B's, right?
Now you can say it's a cooking show too.
Yeah. Authentic cooking.
Cooking show too.
Authentic organic cooking show.
Right? Hell yeah. And you're right, Adam. I haven't seen you in like what, a month or two?
Yeah, neither have I, so don't feel bad, Sean.
Okay.
I live down the road. Oh,
Right? Go knock on his door, make sure he's still alive.
dude, me and him like run a weekly stream together. I still haven't seen him.
Right?
Still love you, bro.
Oh yeah.
So my big move this week was I put myself back into the Hotel California chat, the Tube Crew chat. Got
Nice.
back into there.
Nice.
I've had it on mute pretty much ever since because them guys like to use voice chat the whole time. And it's like, I ain't got time for all that shit, dude.
Right?
I don't know how they find so much time to chat.
They're not, none of them are working right now. They're all
I guess. I don't know. I'm like, okay. So I go in there a couple of times during the day, scroll back a little bit. Yeah, okay, it's all a bunch of text, word shit. I'm like, okay. Guess we won't catch up too much.
right.
Stream Saturday night. We could do that, dude. I don't think I
Yeah.
got anything going Saturday. We can do like Saturday night hangout, get drunk, do whatever.
Well, we got Marcel's stream too, though. So
Oh, that's a late night stream though. That starts at
so
11
you guys,
p.m.
it's late
Eastern
night.
time. That's 11 Eastern time. That's late, chats. I
For you,
guarantee I'll be off stream pretty much by then. By then, I'm like on the side going, I bet they don't even want me to come
all right.
in.
Okay, so
Some days
since,
it's pretty fun, man.
yeah. So since Adam is in
Come
stream,
in.
what color of H7 did you order?
H7 color. What color did you get, Adam? He probably got the purple.
You think? You went with who is that? Cricket?
The cricket
No,
all
that's-
black. Cricket's
No,
black, right?
purple. Let's see.
No, cricket is purple.
Is it purple or is that
The blue one is
yeah, the teal one is
schizo.
Yeah, schizo. Okay.
Yep, schizo's the bluish teal or whatever.
The pink one is
Willie.
yep, Willie. So I don't remember what the gray one was though.
The gray one. Who is the gray?
That's
The gray looks cool because it's kind of like the Transtech boards.
right. It's
I like that Transtech, that gray, that flatted matte kind of battleship gray thing they got going on. That's pretty cool.
I keep wanting to say open FPV, but it's what's his name? I can't remember.
See, when I got into FPV 4 years ago, the good color for boards was purple.
See, he did. He got the pink one. Nice.
Yeah, he got the Willie. Oh, he got the Willie and the schizo. So he got the blue and the purple.
Oh wow. Oh cool. Nice.
He got the teal one too.
Nice.
Now, Adam, I've got a question because my H7 that I have ordered for what, a month and a half has not come yet, and I picked first color available. I'm about to blow up their fucking chat, dude. I'm telling you. Tell me you ain't got any of them boards in yet. Because if you did, I'm blowing their shit up, and they're not gonna like me when I get done with them.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, the
Month and a half waiting on a fucking H7 board.
the cricket one had to have come out already because of
Dude,
Oh,
I've seen
God,
people
spray that
posting
came
boards
out.
all over the place where they're like doing videos and everything. I'm like, dude, what the hell? I know that wasn't first round. This is like second and third round we're going on. And still
Oh,
haven't
God.
got no.
Uh-oh. Adam's gotten his.
Yeah, see?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Mike's pissed now.
Pieces won't fit together. The pieces won't fit together.
White one. Oh, I don't want the software.
Yeah.
Rob, where's Naomi? April,
She's out feeding puppies and stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right.
Puppy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the LGDs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get dinner done by the time she gets back in. I'm done. I'm just cleaning up.
My account. Log in.
So what did dude get that you haven't gotten?
No, Mike hasn't gotten his race or flight one board yet,
Uh-huh.
and he's already gotten his
Okay. Right.
flight one. Look, Mike's gonna show you.
Okay. Like, cause legit, Sean talks to me about FPV stuff all the time. All the time.
You see this?
Yeah,
I can fly.
I ordered it on
flight
the
one.
order 27221 was placed on June 22nd, 2018.
Wow,
Wait a second. That can't be right.
that's not no.
No,
Because
This
those
is
are
flight
the
one
revolts.
revolt. Where the fuck?
That's
That's
why
a
you need to
revolt.
stop.
Like, and I watch him build them and stuff, and I try
Did
and
they like lose my
understand
shit?
what
Is that what
it
the deal is? No.
That one.
There
that
we
one.
go.
does. September.
Pre-ordered.
September 28th.
$51.41. Solder only. Lightning
H7.
H7 500 megahertz flight controller.
Where
Order
the
was placed
hell
on
is it?
September 28th,
Yeah, where the hell is it?
2020, and is
Oh, good.
currently
Good.
pre-ordered.
I think you should call him up and say that you need to send him one extra one just for the trouble.
Dude, I've been waiting this long, man. They need to send me a whole fucking quad now.
Right? Agreed.
Yeah, they got a, yeah, it's been more than 2 months, right? September, October, November, December. It's almost 3 months. 3 days it'll be, or 10 days it'll be 3 months.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
And I know people have gotten bored since then. Yeah,
That's just yeah.
time to
that's
get on,
weird.
old boy. I'll tell you what,
Right back.
we better wait till morning.
Yeah. No. There
I'll have the wife hit him up in the
you
email.
go. There you go.
She's got a master's in business management for a reason.
He ordered those way back then. Adam's already gotten his. He ordered his.
Okay, we can stop the screen share.
Still haven't
So
got
this is the,
Why is he
I don't know if
taking
you're seeing what I'm seeing right now on my screen. Do you see the YouTube page there?
You're
Where
gonna
it's
have
got
to
all the
watch it all
analytics and shit?
certain time. Ha ha ha.
That's how it shows you on your screen.
Nobody wants.
If you go into the screen, it's got my end button there and everything. It's kind of cool. Keeps me up to date as the stream is going on all the analytics and everything else.
So that's
That's a
ready.
function.
Cleaned up. I'll clean up hand later.
So yeah, flight one's gonna hear from me this week.
Good. Good.
I'm not happy with that. I knew it was sitting there. I'm like, and then I hear it. I'm like, oh, it's still showing stuff. That's been too long. Really.
Yeah. Find your-
Do you hear my wife cooing when she's eating? That's the goal.
Nice.
That's a good thing. That's like overworked, underpaid, but man, this food tastes good.
Right. Live dirty, eat clean. I ain't ashamed to be poor white.
Dude, I tell you what, the best times eating wise, food in our house was when we were broke. I shit you not. That's when the good food come out, man.
Yeah. You can eat anything you want as long as you make it yourself and cut out
Hey,
10, 12 ingredients, chemicals.
a little bit of spice and try to keep it organic and natural type spice. And that's all you need. You don't need a lot.
One
Too
of the
many overwhelms the palate and it doesn't taste, it just ends up blanding out anyway. You waste it.
yeah.
So when you make your bread, what kind of flour do you choose and why?
We're getting this stuff called Great Mill. What's it called, Naomi? Great Mill? Great Mills.
Organic.
Great Mills Organic. Yeah, we get it off Amazon. But the price doubled. We used to buy 50-pound bags and then it doubled. And so we're down to 25-pound bags right now. And we'll find another source when those guys flake out on us too. So,
Is
but
it wheat
it's all
flour?
organic. What's that?
Is it wheat flour or do you cook with another kind of grain?
I usually cook with like Lily White, but we're out of that and we're down to a 25-pound bag of wheat. So now we're eating wheat bread. It's pretty good, but it's kind of heavy.
So do you make yeast bread?
I do right now since Connor threw away my sourdough starter.
So what do you
I
use
gotta-
for yeast? Do you use the packets or do you have a different source of yeast?
Red Star. That's what we use when.
Okay. Yeah, I've used
We've got.
Yeah,
I was just curious.
and we buy this
Thank you.
usually like 5 at a time,
Right. So cool.
and all our salt and pepper and stuff are in these jobs.
There you go.
Nice. That's actually real smart.
Oh, Marcel's grinding something.
He's grinding out. That's what I'm doing. Hell yeah. Clear out the old.
Take a break, man. I can't fucking figure this part out for my R2. The motors don't sit in there properly, so I'm gonna have to take a Dremel and Dremel.
Talking about good cooking. I thought he was going to show us his cooking or whatever, See what Mom put on the menu for the night. That's right. He does most of the cooking for Mom.
Russian cooking? What the hell is that?
Oh, dude, I fell down
Ocean's
that Google
13?
rabbit hole.
What?
It's depression meals. It's
So
stuff
depressed.
people eat when they're depressed. There's both like comfort food and also wacky fucking shit like shower pizza. Like
What?
you're eating an old piece of stale pizza in the shower because
Seems a
you're
little
depressed.
soggy to
Like,
me.
there's two sides to depression food. I fell down that Google rabbit hole, man. It's whack.
You get a thin crust pizza and you get the same effect. It just kind of droops and hangs all over. Same thing as taking a piece of pizza in the shower.
There you go.
So Plummet, tell us, how is your shower pizza, dude? I'm just curious. How good is your shower pizza, bro?
No, that one caught my eye. I was like, what the F is shower pizza? I have to look this up, and it's like someone eating a pizza
Clickbait.
in the shower because they're like,
That's what sells on YouTube. Clickbait.
right? It's like, what the heck? That's a weird thing. So did I get depression
That's
food
like
right?
some of these outdoor living shows that I watch on YouTube or whatever, these channels, like living in Alaska off the grid or whatever, Jake and Nicole or whatever. But their pictures are always like Nicole in like yoga pants and showing her ass, or
Right.
top off, showered outside type thing. You see the
Yeah.
backside of her. Clickbait. It's totally clickbait
Exactly.
pictures, you know what I mean?
Or maybe he's talking about depression cooking on YouTube. Like they'll show like depression pie, like where it's freaking mock apple pie, it's Ritz crackers, and you bake it up and it's.
I'd ask him to show us a link, but YouTube is fucking us on the links tonight. I
Well,
can't even post a link for like Zoom chat for people to come in tonight.
Well, somebody was saying put something first and then
Well,
post
we'll try. Marcel was saying that you do the old cheat. You put in like a letter before the HTTP,
right.
and it's no longer HTTP, so it doesn't hyperlink it, so it shows the text. Then you just got to copy it to the HTTP and paste it into your browser.
Right.
But from what I was seeing, it didn't post that. Marcel, didn't somebody say you tried to post one earlier? And they saw it for a second, then it went away or something like that.
Oh, it went away, did
Or
it?
you did it with, yeah. I like scrolled back trying to find it afterwards, and I'm like, it's gone. Like YouTube took it away.
Damn you.
So
Wow.
it's got to be an algorithm, and YouTube like is blocking a bunch
Right.
of shit
It's
right
so
now.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's called fog of war.
Yes. Right. Keep
I'm
you in
not
the
fucking
mist.
kidding.
It
Keep
wasn't
you in
that
the mist. Right.
But I wonder if it works if it's a YouTube link, not a.
Same thing with the Facebook algorithms that are going on.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
Did I
that's
see post
controversy,
YouTube?
it's got to be fact checked and this and that and the other thing. You know what I mean?
Well, Zuckerberg is in big trouble, so what do you expect?
Well, let's put it
Yeah,
this way.
it's
So
yeah.
Facebook is fact checking and blocking so much that I had a picture that said that Governor Whitmer in Michigan, blah, 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 putting up this new thing and all the bars are closing and blah, blah, blah. So you click on the link and it's this fat dude there, naked, hanging out. Dude, I sent it through Messenger and it got blocked. Through
Wow.
Messenger, not through actual Facebook, through Messenger, it got blocked.
It's a form of rickrolling. It wasn't even about.
They said it was
Whitmer.
bad content or removed, and I'm like, you fricker. Yeah.
Well, whether
Yeah.
you like the president or not, like they're only showing the president of the United States on extreme right-wing news.
Right.
And like that's what you see. That's what I see on YouTube. Is like
Yeah, you don't
it's
hear
all
shit about what
Biden,
he's
Biden,
doing right
Biden.
now, except for a little bit about the big shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because they're censoring his ass. He
Yeah.
picked a bad battle. He really did. Like I cringed every time he was engaging the press that way. Because while I agreed with
The
him
way
on
he
that,
talks to the people of the U.S., think about how he goes over and tries to do like international interference and like
Right.
building
Well,
relations with China or this or that or the other. You're like,
he's
fuck
a
you.
fucking
I don't got
parasite.
what
What do you expect?
you ain't saying what I want to hear. I'm out of here. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's how he acted. So how is that leading anything? It's like my way or the fucking highway. Get out of here.
Right.
Well, who's going to want to cooperate with
Right.
that? I
Nobody
mean,
wants to make war, agreements with him. They just want to
he
fight.
could have quietly fixed that press, but no, he wants to, because he's about ratings. I mean, he
You're
realized that,
No.
fired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
he was
ratings-
never about doing
He's
things right.
fired
Yeah,
more people. He's fired more political people in the 4 years that he's been in than I've seen fired in the 15 before him. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Overall. They're like dropping
Well-
like flies. You say something he doesn't like, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, that's okay, but he's not what people think he is, you know. I mean, he's a military industrial complex man. He's a pharmaceutical man. Why do you think the last year of his first term that this lockdown happened? Because he was returning. That's the year when presidents return favors to whoever got
Yeah.
them in office.
Oh, you needed the big thing. Okay, Pfizer needs to fucking
That's
do
when we
stuff.
switched
We'll
from
hook you up
Iraq
with Big
to
Pharma.
Afghanistan, or from Afghanistan to Iraq, is when the third year of Bush's first term. We're like, oh, we were after terrorists in Afghanistan, but suddenly we're going to go to Iraq before I'm not president anymore and can't do it, you know.
Yep.
So Trump's not what everybody thinks he is, but yeah. But the thing is the pharmaceutical industry is what you need to watch, because that's who has the power. They just shut
They
the
have the
globe
control
down,
because
man.
they have the money.
Yeah,
They
well,
can
it's
buy
been
what
set
they
up.
want.
The Patriot Act set all this up. It set up FEMA with all that power, emergency power. You know, and they've been working on
To
this.
be able to go like that and have martial law.
Bush. No.
Exactly.
Right.
To have it set up so they can do martial law at
Obamacare
any
plays
given time.
Obamacare plays into it too, because now you're required to be on insurance, and your insurance can compel you to do a lot of shit that the law
Yep.
can't.
Well, you can't get
So-
health care. Okay, you're screwed.
Yep. Pretty much.
So they've been working on this, and it is all about a fucking vaccine, whatever the
Look at Drone Worship.
intent behind it is.
Drone Worship has been flying down there in Detroit, Florida, FPV, down where he's at. So they're flying this big old mall parking lot, and there's empty shipping containers everywhere, dude. Like a whole village of empty shipping containers for storage and whatnot. It's all FEMA type stuff. You know what I mean? Just set up and layouts, and now they're working. Okay, we got this big pandemic here. Okay, we'll go ahead and lay it out and do some prep and see what we got to do. And then, okay, we'll pull the shipping containers out. Now they've done their testing and the preparatory and make sure everybody's ready. And yep, it's all layouts. Next.
I got
What's
distracted.
done next?
Sean showed me pretty lights and I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You can watch it
Okay.
again.
Show them the pretty lights.
They
They'll
already saw it.
understand.
They already saw it.
What time's that pizza getting there, son?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm hungry.
It's it.
Someday we'll have 3D printed stuff. Like for realsies. Earl Grey, hot.
Yeah, I got stuff to print this weekend. I forgot about Carl's shit. Damn it.
Yeah.
Carlos asked me like a week ago. He's like, "Hey man, you know those little battery holders for the Mobula 7? Can you print me some of those?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Sure, no problem." I forgot all about that shit. Dude.
Get
I
right on
printed
it.
like 4 parts for Al Diaz and sent them up to
Oh.
California already. And printed some more
Bro,
parts for the shit
right
around it. I forgot all about them damn Mobula 7 battery holders for Carlos.
So apparently the pizza was delivered. It has been sitting out there for a while since they don't ring the
Oh,
doorbell
shit.
anymore.
That's a pretty quick delivery then.
Yeah. But still, I
wasn't
mean,
the, like-
they delivered it and didn't even ring the goddamn doorbell.
Well, yeah, that's the shit part about paying online, huh? They don't need their cash, so here's your fucking pizza. We're out of here, dude.
Right? Yeah, pretty
You
much.
might have COVID. I'm not sticking around. We're not even ringing the bell.
All right, you fuckers threw my new phone right out at the end of the driveway and took off. Never told him, but his signature required.
Oh, dude, that's some bullshit. Signature required and left it at the end of the day. Hey, Naomi.
Yeah. Threw it. At least they put it in a plastic bag. Oh, pizza.
Yeah, yeah, pizza.
I hear Rob's been working you hard these days, girl. Hope you're doing all right.
He was talking to you now.
Oh, was he?
Mhm.
Sorry. I can't, I walked away. I couldn't hear.
I said I hear Rob's been working you hard lately. I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah.
Don't
Always
leave me,
driving.
Naomi. April
Yeah, I
wants to
know it.
say-
I know it.
Hang on, she's coming.
This girl's been on fire, man.
dude, it went by so quick. It's
Okay,
like
yeah.
we started
Right.
off the year, we just started getting into the flow of the year or whatever, and then the pandemic hit, everybody locked down, and like it just like poof, gone.
Hey,
And it's the second time I've had to leave a full garden.
Right?
oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Indoor
could
is
end
the
up with
way to
that kid
go.
back there.
Indoor for life. Oh, that's what I need, a big old 2,500 square foot mansion. Half of that being the basement, so it can be all grow area.
Well, you're paying, right, Mike? You got all that money. Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the one company we work for is MDI Construction, and so we had this big flood that came through. A lot of
Right.
houses got flooded out, so a lot of people were like, "Dude, this is the third one in the last 20 years. We're out of here." You know, because we had one in '86, then in 2017, and now this year. And
Yeah.
this year's probably the worst of all of them.
Wow.
And so these people that have been like a little bit here, a little bit there, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're cool. We can deal with this," you know. This year they got fucked.
Yeah.
So they're all like moving out. So this company bought 11 of these houses that got flooded out
Wow.
and are remodeling and reselling each of them.
Wow.
So we're the painters that are doing it. So
Oh, cool.
and yeah, we've got lots of work all winter.
Oh yeah.
Lots of work.
Yeah.
But they also do like land like management type things, like property management.
Right.
So I'm working with the guy that's in charge of all the construction guys or whatever, trying to get in with them and see what they got. Maybe kind of,
Nice.
you never know. It just might find
Yeah.
a cheap spot. You know what I mean?
Be like, this
The
one.
land out
If
there
you
or
wanna fix
whatever.
it up,
I can deal with the flooding. I'll fortify. Fuck, I know
Right.
what's coming.
hell yeah. That'd be awesome if you could get into a house like that.
Yeah. Because I mean, they're buying them cheap, dude, and flipping them and then selling them off. So I mean, they're like $200,000 houses going for 100,000. You know what I mean? That kind of thing, because they're in the flood zone.
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
some,
I was staring off into space, man.
She's enjoying her pizza.
Yeah, she's enjoying her pizza, staring off into space. Didn't you say Naomi was even on there?
So Napoleon Dynamite, where he's like this and he's got his eyes closed and he's talking and he's listening. I do that all the time.
And you do realize that Napoleon Dynamite was filmed here in Idaho, right?
And y'all are like, ha ha ha.
Because there's nobody
It's
around. It's easy to get
accurate.
in and out.
It's really accurate. The first time I watched the movie, I'm sitting in the theater, everybody's cracking up, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I watched it again with like the idea that people are watching this looking at what is normal to me as funny, and I cracked up the entire time because I was like, oh yeah, we wore those. We used those cafeteria trays. Are you kidding me? Forever. Like,
Yeah.
that
I did
sprinkler
too.
in the field with the house and nothing else in the
They
mountains.
still use
That's
them at
what
our
I
county
do,
jail if
man.
you'd like to come visit. Just saying.
Right?
So yeah, spacing out.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think that town's like, was it 50 miles away from here?
Really?
Yeah,
Let me refresh that page. It seems like the chat hasn't moved in forever, people.
right?
Oh,
Adam got
it
off.
hasn't
He passed
moved.
out.
It just hasn't moved. We're down to like 9 current viewers. We're 3 hours in. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail. I gotta eat dinner. And
You can probably call
That's
it.
what I was thinking. It's time to call it. I probably need to go
Alright.
put some icy
Are you
hot or
like-
some biofreeze on my back and see if that helps
can't-
relax some stuff. Or I don't know.
I can't hear what April's saying.
I'm happy. I'm sorry to everybody who's like,
She's
oh,
got pizza.
goodbye, but I'm like, yay! Come on, let's go.
April's got pizza. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's like, Sean's gonna. Sean, she's like, I'm hanging out. He ain't got no excuses now.
Joyce just locked
He gonna
that
have
door,
to come hang out. He can't lie to me and say he's screaming.
Right?
I watched him end it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bo. I encourage her to come in and hang out. I only feel like it's my fault.
No, we're good.
It's been good having you though, April.
It was nice. It was nice to like not
meet
be
you a
like,
little
"Is
bit,
he done
get to
yet?
know you a
Is
little
he
bit
done
more.
yet?
And
Is he
the
freaking
voice
done
in
yet?"
the distance that we hear every once in a while, you know.
Right.
Rob, take care, man. Thanks for coming in, bro. Appreciate
thank
you, man. Chris Hope, still awake, dude. Still awake. Yeah. We are. Ed, we had to kick off the stream.
Right.
He had some goulash and it was all over.
Yep.
So
He
we let Ed go to bed. But we're all calling it a night. Chris, thanks for coming in. We appreciate everyone that did come in. Thanks everyone for coming to the stream. Marcel, appreciate you all the time, brother. Ed,
Oh yeah.
we'll be talking, bro. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know about this Bluetooth and Arduino when this is my first run, so
Okay.
I feel we'll be talking a bit here in the next couple weeks.
I'm sure we're both here to help you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Marcel's been learning a bunch of Arduino too, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, that Bluetooth
Thing's
shouldn't
gonna
be
be
too
running by
bad though.
tomorrow.
I just
Yeah,
got to make sure I got all the boards that I need for it. I think there's one more board that I might need to like solder everything to connect it all together,
And Uno.
and then I'm good. Yeah, well, the way the wiring set up, it looked like there was like a basic board
Okay.
that you had to get, and then everything kind of solders and wires into that board,
Yeah. That's
connect
probably
together for
Uno.
the Bluetooth and the Arduino and the LEDs, and it just connects it together. But I'm not sure. I got to look into it.
Yeah. Because what is there? 3 different boards now.
I've
Marcel?
got a Bluetooth board and an Arduino board so far, but I
Okay.
think there's a third board that it wires to
Oh,
connect the Arduino and the Bluetooth and match it all together with the LEDs and everything.
Gotcha.
You know, like a wiring main board type thing. But I got to look into it and figure out exactly. I kind of pulled up and like, okay, I can get this and this and this and this, and
Right.
there's a bunch of stuff, and we'll see what we got to do. And now I got everything printed, and the
Nice.
room's slowly changing around. That's the project for the week, is to finish the room.
Yeah.
The power supply comes off the ender and mounts to the outside underside of the top table, so that the fans are out of the controlled environment
Huh.
to help control some of the heat cooling and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So I
Okay.
got to pull that off and run the wires down and around and mount that up underneath the one of the legs, which this is supposed to be the mount for it.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the original mount, but it was set up for a Prusa.
Oh,
And as you see,
a little
they're
longer.
a little bit longer to get the ender.
Yeah.
So I resized for the power supply for the ender and reprinted. And so now I've got that ready to mount, and hopefully things will go smooth with the mounting and
Nice.
get it all set over in its spot. Now,
Yeah.
yesterday I like rearranged the room. I pulled the big desk that was over there that was like pinched in. Dude, I had to like squeeze a desk, slide a shelving unit. Dude, it was so tight in here with everything that's on the shelves and everything else piled up in the side. I'm like, honey, I got no room. I was trapped in here for like 20 minutes until I got the shelf built enough I could slide it to get out of the room. It was like crazy. But we got her built. We got a like 6 cubicle over there. I still got the basket to fill up and for like my props and stuff like that. All my props are in boxes right now, like quad boxes. So they're going to be in baskets now, and just pull it out. Okay, fix the props for the day. And kind of have it organized a little bit. So it'll be cool. But it's
Sweet.
been a project for the last week.
Yeah.
Now that the enclosure's built, moved over, kind of in place, got a power supply unit over here, but ready to go on, so I can, slave drive cable around here.
Hey,
Get
you're almost
everything
ready.
plugged in the right spots and reset up now this week and
Yeah.
this weekend. So
Now I just got to send you that relay, right?
yeah, I'll order it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It-
We'll get you one.
We'll get it. We'll get it. And that looks like the right one, though.
It
I
does.
mean, I was like, they must have like gave me alerts up recent, And then as it went, it was like beyond 30 days or this or that. So they just quit sending alerts because I haven't really seen anything on anything coming back in stock.
Yeah, that's the first one I've seen.
And then I was like, it's got to be in stock, dude. So I went searching again. Dude, I scrolled for 20 minutes through our fucking chat, our little Facebook chat, to go back and find the link to the right one to make sure that it was the exact one that I wanted.
Right.
Because there were so many other ones that I went, yeah, it took me a minute to go back, and I pulled it up and went searching. I was like, that looks like the right one. That's when I sent you the link. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
If
So,
it ain't,
like I
we'll just have to figure out a fucking mod for the case and send it, dude.
Well,
The voltage and everything looks right,
Right.
and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So the case is just beneficial shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It just fits in there better.
I don't know if the case will even fit in the damn Ender style now. I may have to like print it upright instead of sideways. I may have to put it upright in the rack.
What? I don't know. Mine fits in there pretty good.
Well, I got that enclosure though. That enclosure's tight.
But it's back
side to side. I don't have room.
But it's past the screen. You don't have to put it on the outside. You put it on the inside right next to the rail.
Let me see how you got yours. Turn your camera quick. Let me see how you got yours set up.
Hang on.
I almost seen it. Look at all the fucking prints, dude. Holy fuck. You sucker.
Yeah, so you don't have to have it on the outside.
I'm sorry, April. I didn't mean it, really. I promise I didn't mean it.
So, but yeah, that's how mine's set up. Is they're
So yours is on the other side where I've got that little stash box on mine.
Right.
Put it over there. I got it. All right.
So that's where it should fit.
I never even thought about putting it over there because I got like, it was supposed to be like a drawer thing that slid out, and the drawers never worked out, but it had like a separator in there, so I could put like screwdrivers and the X-Acto knife up top, and then like the putty knife goes in the bottom slot. So it was just kind of an organizer more than anything. It wasn't a drawer thing.
And
I could kill that and put that over there easy, dude. That'd be cool.
Yeah. But so all the power wires come out the back end and sit right up. So
yeah. I was looking how it wired in and whatnot, and everything looked cool. And I was thinking of the wrap to the USB on the front is where I was thinking. The way it set it up, it set it off to the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could easily flip that. And,
Yeah, well, you see how my USB cable is. This is coming up from the Raspberry Pi there. So,
well, everything you sent me for the kit that you had bought, pretty much, I ordered except for that one relay so far.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I think I need. Everything else I think I've got. I got the cable for the cam, the mounts are all printed, everything.
Right.
So
yeah, we're just
waiting on that one piece to slip in because the other one didn't fit into the spot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure if it had worked the same.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite the same. But
that networking is awesome. It's so worth it.
Dude, I can't wait. Be able to fucking go over here. Click.
Right. You're done.
I had, when I had my Troxy set up, originally I had it wired so that I could run it. And it was so nice, man, being able to go in there and see exactly on the screen where it was printing in the like program and be able to like stop print, change things and everything all in the program and it relay over because it was wired in. So the Bluetooth should be allowing me to do the same thing, but I'll be able to do it from my phone and mobile. So like I can start a print in the morning, head to work. I'm like, oh shit, that ain't working. And hit that stop button instead of wasting all that filament all day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. That will be. Yeah.
That's let's see if I can pull it up here.
And now
I'm
close enough to the damn. If everything stays the way it is and the enclosure works like it's supposed to, I'm close enough to the printer that I can actually run a cable from the printer and the PC now and not even work.
Right. That's what I got on my phone when I'm printing stuff.
Right.
On. And
Yeah,
so-
that's what I was saying. You can go in and look at the camera, stop the print, change the filament flow, change your temperatures, all that shit.
watch for failures. Like it's
Yeah,
not running right now, but yeah.
that's supposed to be pretty cool. So I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's way nice.
Chris Hope, still president. My title, what antenna do I need for my VTX? Copper broke off the end. Copper broke off the end on your VTX.
Right. I'm wondering if he's talking about the antenna
Chris,
or on
hit
the
me up, send me some pictures in Messenger, and I can square you away with that, man. It'd probably be morning before I get to you. But I don't know, I'll be up a little bit. So I mean, if it's simple, I can. But hit me up on Facebook Messenger and send me some pictures, Chris. And let me see what part of the copper, this or that.
Right.
And I'll square you up and whatever you need, bro.
Yep.
We'll get you set up. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get off of here, man. It's almost 10:30 now. So 3.5 hours in. Numbers are dying, which I don't care about numbers. The point is having fun. So
Yep.
we'll see you guys not next week, because next week is Christmas Eve for Thursday.
Oh, come
So
on.
we're not going to do a stream, but we may see you Saturday. Adam's talking Saturday. He's got some time. So you may see a random hangout, which was originally why we did it at Hangouts, so that we could randomly pop up wherever we were at, do some live streams and enjoy the stream too. So April, have a good night, hon. Enjoy your pizza. Enjoy your hubby time. I'm sorry I took him for so long.
It's all good. I'm very glad that he found you guys.
Love you, girl.
Peace.
You must be. You're wearing Road to Riot. Ah! So, all right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see
Later,
you
guys.
next week
Yeah.
on the Whistle Stop.